welcome back to another Marvel Champions live streams. It looks like my camera is not working, so I'm going to go be right back and fix that. See y'all very soon. Alrighty, cool. I'm moving now, so that's always a good sign. How's everybody doing? Happy Wednesday. Welcome back to another Marvel Champions live stream. Today, we're going to be doing a couple of games. We're going to do an old hero, new trick with Gambit, and then we're going to be playing some Nightcrawler. I did talk about doing a Spider-Woman old hero, new trick. That is not going anywhere. But I am thinking, or I am planning on doing a deck factory with Change of Heart. And I think Spider-Woman is going to be the featured deck there. So I'm doing a little bit more tweaking and we'll get her played pretty soon. It's actually wins. Yay! Hey, Derek. Hey, Giant Lasagna Gambit. Let's go. Heck yeah. Hope everyone's doing fantastic. Oh, it's so good to be back. Cool. Yeah, so let's just dive in and talk about it. I was gonna play Claw, but I'm missing my stage 1 of Claw. This always happens whenever I just have like a ton of streams because I have not cleaned up since Friday. Well, I've cleaned up the villains, and so I assume the main scheme is somewhere in a different villain box. So I was frantically trying to look for it, and I was like, okay, we're just gonna deviate and go somewhere else. The GB, good morning. Got to get through some more meetings before I can pay attention, but went ahead and hopped on. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Awesome. Cool. Okay, so old hero, new trick, basically where we take some of the new cards that we got in newly released packs, in this case Nightcrawler, and build some decks utilizing those cards with some older heroes. I usually don't play Gambit and Protection. I play him in aggro with the classic Hone Technique, Melee, Dive Bomb, Wombo to combo. Heck yeah. Yeah. No, and I think it's going to be really fun to play him in other aspects, and I think in a true solo sense, Protection may not be his best because he's already so good at protecting himself. Plus, he wants to flip down so frequently to use his thwarting, and so a lot of the standard protection stuff you just don't get to use. And so this is a little bit different. This is a different take on the Change of Fortune, kind of taking enemies out during the villain phase. And so instead of like using our retaliates, defending, repost, all of those cards, we're actually going to be leaning into the more attack events, which we can trigger during the villain phase, and then up the damage output with his charge counter so that we can make sure to take out a minion. So let's talk about the deck and see how that works. So we've got a ally lineup. We got Warpath. Warpath allows us to play a event with the hero action ability from our hand paying its cost after Warpath defends against an attack. So he comes in with toughness, and so that's going to be any of our attack events. Royal Flush, it's going to be charge card, and this is going to be ways that we can take out the minion in the villain phase. Warpath still confuses me. I have not used Warpath very frequently at all, so I'm hoping that this gets a little bit more use out of him. But yeah, so after he defends against an enemy attack, play an event with a hero action from your hand paying its cost. And so we're going to use charge card, Royal Flush to take out minions. Can't stay too long. Just want to say hi. Hope you're having a great day and enjoy. Awesome. Thank you so very much. We've got Professor X to help with some thwarting, Nick Fury to help with some thwarting. The other thing here is that we're not going to be doing a ton of defending against the villain. We're going to rely on standard ways of protecting our hero, i.e. jump blocking, to take care of the villain. There's a couple other tricks we have in here, but we're going to have a lot of jump blocking. Jocasta is going to be able to grab us probably natural agility just to kind of get those charge counters. Those are really, really good. Ironheart, Daredevil, Iceman. Iceman is going to stun any of those minions that come out with a come get me bub. And Come Get Me Bubba is going to be our minion summoning so that we can grab those minions in order to take them out during the villain phase. We're running 2 copies of Change of Fortune, mainly because this is actually a fairly large deck. It's about 46 cards. This is the first time I played it, and so I think after this I may try and trim some stuff. I don't have a super good grasp on what exactly needs to be cut out, but this is going to increase the consistency of drawing into Change of Fortune. And then here are the attack events that we're going to be playing. So we've got Counter Punch. So after your hero defends against an enemy attack, deal damage to your enemy equal to your hero's attack. And Gambit's ability to be able to throw the card to spin charge counters to increase the damage output. We can spend 1, 2, however many, so that we can take out the minion. And if we're defending with his 3 defense, we're probably not taking too much damage. And so Counter Punch is going to be able to take him out, triggering Change of Fortune. We got First Hit, same concept here. When a minion initiates an attack, deal 2 damage. Charge counters can pump that up. Got Powerful Punch, same idea. Probably don't need to do any charge counters here. The nice thing about Powerful Punch versus First Hit and Counter Punch is you do First Hit, first time ever? Maybe. I don't know. As you do become the defender, and we do have like an unflappable and stuff in here. Other ways that we are going to protect ourselves, we got Energy Barrier. So Energy Barrier, whenever you take any amount of damage, remove a counter from here to prevent the damage and deal a damage. So now we can use this to set up so that we don't have to spend our charges. So villain attacks us, potentially we just take that undefended. The villain's going to be hitting us for 4. We can, if we have all of our energy barriers out, we can use the energy barriers to kind of set up some damage pings so that whenever we do defend, we can take them out. And then we have Electrostatic Armor. We're probably defending a lot more against those minions. Add that ping. So an Electrostatic Armor Counter Punch takes out a 3 health minion. Got Hard Knocks, which is going to be one of our villain defense system, our villain defense paths. So gives us a tough status card if we take... I don't actually know if I want that card in here. I'm going to cut this card. I don't want this card in here. Because then we're taking out the minions before the villain phase, which is the exact opposite of what we want to do. Plus, with more like Siege, it doesn't work. We do have a Never Back Down. Never Back Down is a way to stun the villain whenever we don't take damage, preventing us from needing to defend against him next turn. Unflappable, X-Jet, and the doubles. So that's kind of the idea of the deck, using attacks that we can play outside of our turn in order to trigger Change of Fortune, rather than just relying on kind of the defensive events, Flow Like Water, that kind of stuff that we've been playing around with earlier. So I'm interested. We'll see. I'm also like, I really want Warpath to work. So here we are. Those who have tried, how are we feeling about Nightcrawler? It's 2 modular sets. I chose Mr. Hyde and Bandit Badoon just to flood the deck with some minions. I'm going to put the routed environment into place, set the Hyde Treachery in each Morlock ally aside, shuffle the villains together to create the top card. Love Nightcrawler. Nice. Do you have a favorite aspect with him, Devin? Alrighty. I haven't played more like Siege in a while. Aggression. I think yeah, we're definitely gonna be playing an aggression game today with Nightcrawler. I think aggression is the best match for him. Absolutely love Nightcrawler. Hey, Spider. Protection is easily my favorite, but I really enjoy Uncanny Go All Out Leadership. Yeah, the Go All Out was a really cool strategy. Alrighty, we're gonna shuffle these. Without looking. We got Vertigo. Vertigo on side B. When Vertigo attacks you or an ally you control, choose to either stun the character you control with the highest attack, or she gets +2 for the attack. She comes in with 12 hit points, and she's a 3/1. Haven't tried him yet, but probably will today. He seems to be definitely like your speed vibe. Nice. Yeah, he's a lot of fun. He's a lot of fun. I like him a lot. Knock knock. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, place 1 knock counter here. Then if there are at least 3 knock counters here, advance to stage 2A. It starts with 1, and we thread out at 6. We do want to let it progress via knock counters, because then our Morlocks are going to get some extra little buffs in terms of toughness. Yeah, I think we're going to try a aggression and I was going to say protection. Probably a justice. I think we'll go aggression and justice today. I am really enjoying Change of Fortune. I think Change of Fortune is just such a really fun card. We are looking for Change of Fortune. We are looking for what are we looking for? What are any build cards, I guess? Come Get Me Bub. Yeah, Come Get Me Bub is great. Come Get Me Bub is great. Come Get Me Bub with Drax seems really cool. Yeah, that would be a good old hero new trick. Alrighty, let's see what we got. We got Electrostatic Armor. We got Warpath, Change of Fortune, Counterpunch first hit, and a charge card. Okay, we're gonna definitely mulligan these 3. I think we're gonna keep Warpath in the absurd potential that we draw into a couple doubles. I still don't think we would be able to play him. If we draw 2 doubles, we wouldn't be able to play everything. Has anyone tried Nightcrawler and Voltron leadership with all the X-Men allies? Get out allies, defend, and let the allies do the work. I tried. What was the? No, I haven't. I haven't. It sounds cool. It sounds cool. Let him. Yeah, get him to protect. I think we're gonna keep Warpath. We got a strength. We got an energy. Oh my gosh, it happened. Anna never back down. Alrighty. That's really funny. I think we'll probably play the Change of Fortune, then play the Electrostatic Armor next turn, and drop the Warpath around this turn. Let's go Thief Extraordinaire to the main. Mainly, we want some information on what's going to be next. If you control a Morlock ally, choose to either deal 1 damage to it or spend a resource of any type. That's what we're going to choose. We're going to get a 1 boost, which will thwart down here. And now we know that we're going to get a 1 boost. So we're going to be attacked for probably 4. So let's flip up. We got Gambit. We're going to charge the card. Get ourselves one of those nice counters. Let's go ahead and play Warpath. Warpath comes in with toughness. Use our 2 doubles to do that. And then we are going to... Or actually, you know what? We should play Electrostatic Armor. Change of Fortune doesn't do anything, but I do probably see ourselves thwarting. Or I'm sorry, defending against Vertigo's attack. So we might as well use the Electrostatic Armor to get a ping damage there. Yeah. Alright, let's go Electrostatic Armor. When we defend against an attack, we get to deal 1 damage to the attacking enemy. Stand up. We're going to hang on to Change of Fortune. We got Rogue. Nice. Come Get Me Bub. Creole Charmer. And a Natural Agility. Ooh, that Natural Agility is going to be beautiful. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. We're going to start. We're going to place 1 threat on the main, as well as one of those knock counters. Really creepy. Really creepy. Vertigo is going to attack. We're going to give her a +2 attack. Actually, I guess we could stun Warpath if we wanted to. Nah, we know what's happening. So we are going to go +2 attack. She's going to attack. I'm going to defend using a Natural Agility. When you would defend and it gets an attack, place a charge counter on Gambit. You get +1. So we're defending for 5. +1. We take no damage. Electrostatic Armor will retaliate. Hey, Wood Dog, how's it going? Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Oh, that's going to make Rogue super cheap. Let's go. Oh, I love it. I love it. Our encounter card is Exhaustion. Surge, exhaust our identity. Joke's on you. I'm already exhausted. Dark Designs. No. We're going to lose this. We're going to lose this main. Dang it. Vertigo scheming for 3, 4. Oh, we didn't lose the main. Look at us. Look at us go. Sup, Romeo? Ooh, is this Change of Fortune? Yeah, this is Change of Fortune Gambit. Focus not necessarily around defending, but using like first hits, warpath, and attack events in the villain phase to take out minions. So that's kind of the idea. We probably could have let that attack go through. We would have been exhausted regardless, but we could have let the attack go through knowing that we could have healed with Come Get Me Bub, but here we are. Okay. We are going to get a charge counter. Go up to 3. We're going to use a Creole Charmer to play Rogue. She comes in with Toughness. We're going to use Come Get Me Bub to play Change of Fortune. And then we're going to use Rogue to thwart this down to 3. If we lose the main, we lose the main. I've only played Nightcrawler and Protection so far, but I've managed to beat Expert Claw a couple of times with him now. Yeah, that's yeah, absolutely. Especially with Protection, because I think a lot of the threat that Claw throws at you in Expert is Molecular Acceleration. Another Natural Agility, let's freaking go, is the threat. And I think Expert Protection, or Protection, that gets a little dangerous. We've got X-Jet, Gambit's Guild Armor, Change of Fortune, and Natural Agility. If we can play that Natural Agility again. Oof, nice. I'm going to go 1, knock, 2 knocks. We are going to defend using our Natural Agility. So we are defending for 7. If this activation is an attack against Overkill, good defense there. We take no damage. Our Electrostatic Armor will ping 1, taking the villain down to 10. Our encounter card is Badoon Grunt. After Badoon Grunt engages you, if there are no other minions engaged with you, deal yourself 1 face-down encounter card. That's going to be Guild Business as an alter ego action. We can exhaust Remy to spend a lightning resource to remove this from the game. I like that less. Let's go ahead and get a charge counter. We're going to start by doing that. We can progress. If we progress, she's going to scheme on an 8, and I don't like that. I feel like I want to confuse Vertigo. The other thing that I forgot to mention during the deck build section is his staff. Really good at ping damage to take out minions. We don't need to thwart the main. The main is fine. I think we're gonna suffer through this Guild Business. Molecular Acceleration and Change of Fortune will play a X-Jet. That's gonna get us another counter. We can exhaust the X-Jet to generate a wild resource, which we will do for a Gambit's Guild Armor, which is after we defend against an attack. If we take no damage, we get to ready. I used his staff to end a 3-player. Oh, that's sick. That's so much fun. Let's go Rogue. Throw 2 damage into Vertigo. Good evening, Pets on the Rocks. How's it going? Okay. We're going to hang on to Guild Business. We'll flip down. Potentially there's a world in which we grab a Change of, or not a Change of Fortune, a Creole Charmer, and clear the main next turn to get a Confuse, and we're safe on the Guild Business. But I think we're going to have to eat this extra encounter card. We've got another Molecular Acceleration and an Energy Barrier. Powerful Punch. Nice. First hit. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. 2, 4. And Come Get Me Bub. Alrighty. We're going to add a threat here, add a knock counter, and then knock knock. We're going to stage 2. When revealed, each player puts 1 set-aside Morlock ally into their play. 2 instead if it is true solo. Shuffle the Hide Treachery into the encounter deck. If the previous stage was advanced by knock counters, give each Morlock a tough status card. Good morning! My LGS forgot to order your Nightcrawler. No! That's so sad. Oh, I'm sorry. Did they order it now? Like, is it on its way? We got 2 toughs there. Mutant Massacre comes in with 0. We can exhaust a Morlock ally to shuffle Hide from the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. Then if there are 3 villains under routed, we win the game. Okay. So Vertigo is going to attack for... And all undefended attacks go against Morlocks. So when an enemy attacks you, it attacks a Morlock you control instead. We do have a first hit to hit the Badoon Grunt. I'm trying to figure out if I want to exhaust to defend with Gambit or not. I don't know what Rogue would be doing if I did that. I guess if I don't exhaust with Gambit, I can use the Creole Charmer, which there is not actually a valid target for the Creole Charmer unless we draw one. I was like, where's he at? Slow pause in the clip. Oh, we just ordered. No! My local board game store does not even have it listed yet. Oh, that's sad. Hopefully soon. Alrighty. Let's just toss Rogue in front of this one. So it's going to be, we're going to give her the plus 2, plus 3, or just like that. Rogue is going to, oof. It's all good. Alrighty. Oh, there's a Star Wars token under my mat, which was causing it to be like weird. Played a Star Wars game with Astrodar, the author of the Alter Ego Chronicle, yesterday. Badoon Grunt is going to attack. We're going to first hit this Badoon Grunt. We don't need to spend any charge counters, and that's going to activate Change of Fortune to draw us into a charge card and a charge card. Alrighty, there you go. I wish those were lightning, because I really want to throw Energy Barrier onto the table and not use it to get rid of Guild Business. I can always bamf another day. First card is Mirardin Ain't Easy. When revealed, place 1 threat here for each villain under routed. So that's going to be 3. That's nice. There's an Amplify, which means I probably am not going to be able to flip down. I think we're just going to have to eat this until we confuse Vertigo. We got a Badoon Sentry with Retaliate 1. Nice. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to eat this Guild Business. I don't see myself surviving a scheme of 4 plus a boost. All right. What does that mean? That means we're gonna get a charge counter, go up to 7. I'm gonna use a Molecular Acceleration to play an Energy Barrier, and that's gonna give us another charge counter to go up to 8. We are at full health, which is kind of funny. We could play charge card, but if we... Okay, what we're going to do... Oh, yeah, we actually have Morlocks. Morlocks can do things. They're not just useless. They're not Robert Kelly. I do kind of like keeping their tough, though. This is the hard part about Gambit, is trying to figure out what your thwarting plan is. We do have a charge card which we could play to take out Badoon Sentry with a Warpath defend against Vertigo. I think that's probably the route we're gonna go. And then if we do that, we're really not doing anything this round, which is kind of fine. I mean, that's we could play a charge card against Vertigo. I think we might as well, right? So charge card playing Vertigo. We'll spend 1 counter to make it 2 for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna have Gambit. Thwart for 1 here. Take this down to 2. I think we're going to accept the Amplify 1 round. We've already missed 1 Dark Design, so the threat of drawing into a Dark Designs is pretty low. Plus, even if we draw a 3 boost, we would lose on a Dark Design scheme. But I think I'd rather keep my Morlock tough. My phone is almost dead. Could Gambit let go of the card and charge my phone real quick? Ah, that'd be sick. Alright, we're going to stand up. We got charge card. Genius. Unflappable. Nicholas Fury. And a Jocasta. 2, 4, 5. We're going to go 1 threat here. Vertigo is going to attack. We will go ahead and give her the +2. We're going to defend with the Warpath. So it's going to be 3, 4. So it's just 4. After Warpath defends against an attack, play an event from your hand, paying its cost. We're going to use a Genius to play charge card. We're going to spend 1 to give it +1 to take out the Badoon Sentry. And that's going to trigger Change of Fortune to draw us 2 cards. Got an Energy Barrier and a Gambit Staff. Now we're going. Hello, Gorismo. How's it going? I messaged you on the member page, but I filmed Gorismo's member request a game yesterday, 2 days ago. I don't remember. Warpath, the trigger Change of Fortune goes kind of hard. I think it's pretty cool. I've wanted to make Warpath work for a long time, and I just haven't gotten the stars to align. Hey, thanks for the follow, the girly man. But yeah, Gorismo did a Gambit Jubilee combo against Escape the Museum. And not to spoil anything, but by the end of the game, Gambit, I think, probably had 20 cards on the table. It's so sick. We got Mr. Hyde. When revealed, if Calvin Zybo is engaged with the player, discard him. Mr. Hyde engages that player. Give him a tough status card and deal him 1 damage to... Okay. So he's a 1/3/10. In the midst of chaos... We got 3 on that one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alrighty, we do have some tough Morlocks, so we can use them to soak some of these attacks, I guess. Try killing him during the villain stage. I mean, like, a Warpath defending here, triggering a Royal Flush would do it, right? Because his Royal Flush is going to be 9. If we can just throw 1 damage on him, we're good. We're going to get a charge counter. Or actually, we can Gambit Staff, and then Royal Flush takes Mr. Hyde out completely. We're going to hang on to Gambit Staff. What I think we're going to do is go X-Jet, Energy Barrier, Jocasta, and an Unflappable to play Nick Fury. We're going to draw Ironheart, Creole Charmer, and a Come Get Me Bub. And I think at this point we can Creole Charmer to save the main, so we will do that. I don't think it's worth hanging on to Nick as a blocker. Yeah, we're just going to toss these 2. We still don't have an energy for this, but but here we are. Yeah. Okay. And okay. Yeah. So Nick is gonna go ahead and thwart down Muradin and easy. It's gonna give him 1 damage there. We are going to flip down to Remy because we'll be able to set our encounter card. We're gonna target the main. Go ahead and use Thief Extraordinaire. So we got Master Plan and a Badoon Sentry. We're going to take the Badoon Sentry and remove 2 threat from here. And we're going to use Ironheart and Come Get Me Bub to play a Creole Charmer. It's going to remove 3 threats from here. Since it removed the last threat, it will confuse Vertigo. Sick. We do have Gambit's Staff that we can we'll play next round. Just realized he's also a Master of Evil minion. Definitely not playing him with that mod set. Oh yeah, he's also a brute. All right, and then Rhino's a brute. So like the scheme where he can't take damage if a brute enemy is in play is really cool. Okay, Gambit Staff, give me a lightning. There's a Royal Flush. Iceman. Daredevil. Royal Flush. Oh, we get 1 more card too. Nice. Never back down. We're going to go 1. Confuse. Mr. Hyde will scheme for 1. And we got a Badoon Sentry. And Badoon Assassin. We're good. But the Badoon Assassin is amazing because the Badoon Assassin we can easily take out with an energy barrier. Gambit Staff. Anything like that is going to allow us to just take him out with that 1 health. So that's pretty sweet. It is a little dangerous to leave Mr. Hideout just because of the mod set that interacts with it, but alrighty. We're gonna exhaust Remy, discard Royal Flush to get rid of guild business. Thank goodness that is gone. Nick is gone. Okay. Let's flip up to hero form. Let's go Iceman and a Never Back Down to play a Daredevil. Daredevil will thwart 2 off the main. Then we're going to use a Royal Flush to play Gambit Staff. Okay. I like the idea of building there. We do have 2 tough Morlocks, so we should be okay. Let's get a counter before we forget. And then let's draw 2, 4, 5. Another encounter card. Even though we take out the hazard, we still have a hazard. We have a Daredevil, which can block a Vertigo attack. We have, I mean, if we draw into a Royal Flush, there's the chance that we just take out Mr. Hyde this round. We'll know that information. Yeah, sweet. Okay. So we got Powerful Punch, Energy Barrier, Counter Punch, the Thieves Guild, and Professor X. So we do have a Powerful Punch. We can take out the Badoon Sentry, the Badoon Assassin. I think the Badoon Assassin is a really easy one to take out this round, so we might as well just do that. And then we don't have to worry about playing Powerful Punch. We can drop Professor X and throw that Confused back on Vertigo. I don't know if I necessarily have a plan to flip back down to Alter Ego, but it's a safety net. Okay, let's go 1 here. Vertigo is going to attack. We will give her +2. We're going to trigger Gambit Staff to hit the Badoon Assassin. That's going to trigger Change of Fortune to draw us into Creole Charmer and a Royal Flush. So we could take out Mr. Hyde right now if we wanted to. Actually, we could not because this is only 9 damage. We're going to defend with Daredevil. It's going to be 3, 4. There goes Daredevil. We got a Badoon Sentry here who is going to attack. And I don't want to just lose the... Just saw the announcement that Deadpool and Wolverine is out on DVD. Oh, okay. Oh, and on October 1st. Sweet. Yeah, I still haven't seen it. So I need to watch it October 1st. I've heard such good things about it though. I think I can I play Professor X and Royal Flush? I can. Yeah. Okay. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go Warpath is going to defend the Badoon Sentry. Warpath will take 1 damage. We will trigger the response to go X-Jet, Powerful Punch, Creel Charmer to play Royal Flush. We're gonna spend 3 counters to deal 9 damage here. And then we get a counter back. Mr. Hyde is going to attack. We will defend, which does take Mr. Hyde out. Gambit's Guild Armor will ready Gambit. Deadpool and Wolverine is the only good if you like action. Yeah. Which I do. So, okay, I was pretty happy with that. We only triggered Change of Fortune once, but we don't have Mr. Hyde anymore. We got Hyde. Surge. Give a Morlock ally a tough status card. I remember. That's why you need to knock that tough off. That's why. Surge is into a Badoon Warlord with Overkill. Nowhere is safe. We're going to place 1 pursuit counter, then discard an upgrade or a support that we control. Pass. And it's good action in here. Nice. Good. I don't want to discard an upgrade or a support I control. I think very potentially it could be the Guild Armor. Okay, so I think in any scenario that is not more like Siege, it would be the Guild Armor. Because we have other defensive options, but we need to defend to protect our Morlocks. And so I may keep the Guild Armor just already. We have a full deck. We could go Energy Barrier. Let's go Energy Barrier. We have more Energy Barriers. We have... Yeah. Grumble. Okay. Sweet. We're going to use a Thieves Guild Energy Barrier and Counterpunch to play the Professor himself to confuse Vertigo. And then X will go ahead and thwart down the main. We're going to remember to get a charge counter. We're going to throw 2 damage to the Badoon Warlord, which means that a Electrostatic Armor and a Gambit Staff can take him out. So we're setting that up. And then this 1 is honestly like a nice like little farm for Warpath. And we'll block X there. Okay. Stand up. Come get me, bub. Change of Fortune. First hit. First hit also works. We're standing up. We might as well. We got a counterpunch. Come get me, bub. 2, 4, 5. We got 1. Vertigo is going to attack. We'll give her +2. X is going to jump in front. It does gain overkill, so she's attacking for 4. We'll take 2 damage. First blood. Oh, I'm going to shuffle the Hyde back in there. I don't know if I should have. We can shuffle Hyde using just by exhausting. And then we're going to throw 1 damage here. This is retconning a little bit, but shh, don't tell anyone. Okay. Badoon Warlord is going to attack. We will go ahead and Gambit Staff to deal 1. We will defend, which will deal the last 2 to knock it out. Change of Fortune triggers, drawing us into a charge card and a Come Get Me Bub. We got 3 Come Get Me Bubs, which is good because we could honestly just take out the Sentry. Oh, and then Guild Armor readies us. We could take out the Badoon Sentry with like a first hit and then charge it up to deal 4 damage. And we don't have to worry about the Badoon Sentry. Then we can use Come Get Me Bub to get another minion. I think, yeah. 7 charge counters. Oh my. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and use a Come Get Me Bub to first hit when Badoon Sentry initiates an attack. We're going to spend 2 charge counters to take 4 damage to take him out. 1 encounter card is a Sinister Strike. I'm going to add a counter, and then he's going to attack. We're going to give him +2. We're going to let it go into this Morlock. It gets +0. So 4 soaks the tough. Also, this Morlock attacked a retaliated enemy, so we need 1 there. With Change of Fortune, protection can get... Yeah, it's a little nasty. I think I'm enjoying this version of Change of Fortune where I'm using the attack events to deal those damage more so than I am like kind of setting it up, because I think like the perfect defense, how much fun it is not the strongest like way to play out there, mainly because it's so slow. Change of Fortune is also pretty slow. And so like getting this and you're kind of going in 2 routes, it gives you a lot more options. I really like it. Hey Nelson, quick question. I love your MCCU. Why did you stop doing that? Time. It's coming back. Yeah, it is coming back. So I'm hoping to, I've said, yeah, I think once Nightcrawler hype dies down, I'll get it back out. But really it's just time, because during the summer it was insane. I was traveling a lot of stuff, but it's on a temporary hiatus. Okay. Sweet. It is encounter card. Nope. Encounter card with Sinister Strike. Sweet. It is our turn. Let's get one of those sweet charge counters. Let's play a Come Get Me Bub for the first time. Discard cards until we get a minion, Calvin Zabo. It is put into play, which I think is the most important part of this card. So it does not trigger the when revealed. When defeated, search the encounter deck and discard pile from Mr. Hyde and put him into play engaged with the player. Yikes. We get to heal 2, and we get a tough status card. So that's kind of cool. The Black Panther one where you could use Killmonger, and on the one, I did like that one. That one was a lot of fun. Sweet. Yeah. I need to, I'll put that back on the whiteboard. The whiteboard is what I live and die from. So I will remember to do it. We could charge card to take out Calvin. I think honestly we probably want to do that, because if we take out Calvin in the villain phase, Mr. Hyde is just going to attack immediately. So I think we don't want that to happen. So I think we're just going to take out, and we could push Vertigo. That being said, Vertigo is not bad, and she's confused. So we at least want to take 1 trip down to Alter Ego before Vertigo leaves play. So we're just going to use a Come Get Me Bub and a Change of Fortune to play a charge card. We're not going to charge it up. We're just going to knock out Zabo. What's up, Griffin? How's it going? And we're going to go get Mr. Hyde. He's back. I want a Hall of Heroes in protection. We're going to go ahead and throw 2 damage here. We have an X-Jet. Does anyone need an X-Jet? Oh, sorry, I'm not playing multiplayer. I'm working. I don't want to. I want to go back to bed. Nice. Well, how about let's compromise and we just hang out and experience Marvel Champions together. Stand up. Let's get one of those. We're going to hang on to Counter Punch. Honestly, we could Counter Punch Vertigo. And if we Counter Punch Vertigo, then we get a double activation. Is I supposed to put... No. Mutant Slayers is a suggested. It's not a required mod set. We would get double activated, which is not the most appealing. We do have a tough, but those are going to go against Morlocks. We could Gambit's Guild Armor. No, I think we need to take out Mr. Hyde before we push Vertigo, because we would get an attack, Mr. Hyde attack. That's a lot. So we're going to actually toss Counterpunch and hopefully draw into a Royal Flush, which we can use to take out Mr. Hyde. But a Counterpunch is only going to do 5 damage, 6 damage, 7 damage, so we would be 1 short of a Mr. Hyde. Unless we throw... If we use Morlock to attack Mr. Hyde, we can take out Mr. Hyde using a Counterpunch. Let's do that. Morlock is going to deal 1 damage here, take him up to 3. And then we will stand up. We're going to hang on to Counterpunch. And we got Counterpunch, Nick Fury, Unflappable. Natural Agility is pretty sweet. Jocasta. Okay. We're going to go 1 here. Vertigo is going to attack. We're going to give her +2. We're going to defend. Gambit Staff will deal 1 damage here. Defend with a natural agility. That's going to get us here. We're going to defend for, what is that, 10? She's attacking for 3, 4, 5. We take no damage, so the Guild Armor gets to ready us up. Mr. Hyde is going to attack. We will defend again with Gambit, playing a Counter Punch. And we are going to charge it up with 3 counters. So this is going to deal 5 damage. And then Electrostatic Armor is going to deal 1. Also, Electrostatic Armor deals 1 here. So that's going to take out Mr. Hyde. Change of Fortune triggers, drawing us into a Powerful Punch and an Ironheart. Honestly, I am loving this deck. I think I am a little biased with Change of Fortune coming in the opening hand. But I think the deck is working, honestly, a lot better than I thought it was going to. I thought it was going to be a little gimmicky, but again, this is the first play. But it's kind of cool. I like a Gambit a lot in this game. I want to try him in different aspects, so I have a lot of luck running him in Justice. Justice is really good. I think, Gambit has a lot of really fun strategies. Trying an aggression using Hone Technique. That's a fun build because you can like Hone Technique, charge counters, and just go insane. I thought this was going to be gimmicky. A lot of the old hero new tricks are gimmicky. Hey, Neris, how's it going? But this one does not seem as gimmicky as I thought it was going to be, which I'm here for. I'm here for. I want to kind of see this against Mutagen formula. All right, our encounter card is Under Fire. Surge, reveal the top card of the encounter deck. Back in action, give the villain a tough status card. Place threat on the main scheme equal to the number of villains under routed, which is 0. Then we've got Push to the Limit, attached to the villain. Nothing happens. But once we take out Vertigo, that's going to go away. But yeah, going back to Gambit Aggression, with Hone Technique, 1x1, melee, you can just like get exactly precise damage, and it's a lot of fun. Hey, Harrison. Love your videos. Have you ever considered playing Marvel United on the channel? I definitely is not as deep as Marvel Champions. I don't even have Marvel United. It feels like one of those games that it's I'm a little scared to go down the rabbit hole in. But I think it's Marvel United seems really interesting. But I don't know if I've been able to. Yeah, I thought about it. I just don't have it. And I've played it one time. I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. Okay, we have a Nick Fury, which we're going to play. I think. Yeah, we're going to play Nick. We have an Unflappable, which we will also play. So let's go ahead and use X-Jet, these three, to play Nick. And then at this point, we're going to take Vertigo out during the villain phase because we have a blocker. We have a blocker. And we lost Powerful Punch. Yeah, we're fine. Let's draw 3 cards. Strength, charge card, and an energy. Alrighty, we may just go... Speaking of, let's go ahead and get one of those counters. Can be very expensive to get everything. Simon loves the Kickstarter. I didn't realize you could Spider get in on Amazon for like 20 bucks. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I'll look into it. Marvel United has a lot of content that usually ends up with very few games spent playing it, but it is a beautiful game. It's a gorgeous game. 100%. We actually may just go ahead and take this attack. Why am I exhausted? Oh, I defended against. Because we can just charge card. Nah. Go do the thing. It's so tough to... I guess if we draw into a Powerful Punch, we'll be good. Let's use a charge card to play an Unflappable. Bye, Simon. Are you good? I think the only Simon... I have had Blood Rage. I have had Rising Sun. I think those may be the only Simon games I've had. Both of which I've traded now. We got 2 doubles. She's down to 2. We are close enough to deck out so that we could potentially use Warpath. I kind of like having Warpath just on the table. But if we use Warpath to knock the tough here, we can take out Vertigo in the villain phase without ever drawing into anything. The only thing that could save us would be like a counterpunch. We've seen both of those, or a Powerful Punch, and we've seen both of those. So let's go ahead and just use Warpath to knock this tough. And then we can hang on to the doubles and not feel too bad, knowing that we're going to take Vertigo out using a Electrostatic and a Gambit Staff. We have a Nick Fury. We're not taking damage, so we can also use Gambit to block the next attack. We could also just throw Warpath in front of it. I went all in on DC United Kickstarter. That's the one that I have played. I've played Flash, and I love Flash. I think Flash is my favorite DC character, and I had a lot of fun with Flash. Got Molecular, another double, Royal Flush, and a charge card. Alrighty, well that's fun. Hopefully we draw some cool stuff. Alrighty, we got 1. We're going to go ahead and give her... We're going to stun Nick. Vertigo is going to attack for 1. Plus 1 is 2. We are going to Gambit Staff to deal 1 damage here. And then we're going to defend for 3. Boost card is this activation is an attack against Overkill, Piercing, and Range. No! So mainly it pierces. But we don't take any damage. So a couple things are going to happen here. Electrostatic. Actually, I guess we get to choose. Unflappable will draw us into a energy barrier. Gambit's Guild Armor will ready. Change of our Electrostatic Armor will ping. which actually she goes under routed. And we're going to get a new villain. I would sell my entire Marvel Champions collection for DC Champions. Yeah. Gambit is one of my favorite heroes in this game. I like Gambit a lot. DC Champions would be so dope. Oh, that'd be really cool. We got Chimera. Chimera is spend 2 mental resources or she gets +2 for the attack. She is a 2/2. And comes in with 14 health. And now there's one villain under routed. Yeah, I think like I'm more of a Marvel fan than DC, but I would also am so down for new content regardless. Oh, Superhuman Hulk team up would be sick though. That'd be awesome. Chimera's immediately going to attack us. Which I think is rude. We'll block with Nick. Why did I think that she was attacking twice? She's not attacking twice. I don't know why I had it in my head that she was going to be attacking twice. We're going to give her +2. Nick's going to block. Well, we're getting our encounter set, which is a quick strike minion, which is scary. We know this now. So Nick dies. And then Belladonna comes in. She's attacking twice, which is the scary part. So the first attack is the quick strike here. We will defend, deal 1 damage there. Did I change a fortune? I definitely didn't. Yeah, so change of fortune draws 1, 2. Okay, all of the doubles. I have all the doubles, every single double. Okay. Then we've got the Assassin's Guild. After an assassin minion attacks and defeats a character, place 2 threat there. That comes in with 4. And then we need a acceleration. Then it's the minion's turn to attack. She's going to attack again. And we're just going to take it to the face this time. No, because it's a Morlock. That's fine. Morlocks are pretty hardy. Oof. Then these get shuffled in. To be fair, you could easily reskin champions into DC. It'd just be... I think there are people doing that in the custom community. It already exists. Oh, yeah, there you go, Wood Dog. It already exists on TTS on Steam, but I haven't messed with it at all. Nice. Encounter card. Badoon Grunt. We are engaged with another minion. Take that, Badoon Grunt. Okay, and we have more money than we know what to do with. Let's go ahead and get a charge counter. X-Jet and Molecular Acceleration will play Iceman. Comes in with 3 freeze counters. Genius will play an Energy Barrier. We're going to get a card or counter. We're going to play Royal Flush. Royal Flush. We're going to spend 3 counters and then we're going to get 1 back. So we're going to end up with 5. So we're going to go 4 here. Badoon Grunt dies, and then 3 damage on Chimera. Alright, cool. I'm going to hang on to the energy. And we're going to stand up. Iceman versus Hawkeye ally. Similar, but not sure who I like more. They serve different purposes. I think in their aspects that they come in, leadership for Hawkeye, green for Iceman, I like Iceman more. Got in a Marvel Champion somewhat recently. Do you think there's any hope I'll be able to find a Doctor Strange and Captain Hero pack that is... Geez, they're $130 now? I hope so. That's insane. There's Rogue. Rogue's back. Ooh, we got Never Back Down, which is great. I can't believe. I hope so. I don't think that they would not reprint it. It just seems like something that would be really easy to reprint. So I'm hoping so. Captain America's 70. Jeez. Yeah. No. I'm hoping that they'll reprint soon. We're going to add 2 threat here. It takes us up to 3. Chimera is going to attack. We're going to interrupt Gambit's staff to take out Belladonna. And that's going to trigger Change of Fortune to draw us into a first hit and a molecular acceleration. Chimera is still attacking for 2. We are going to defend with Gambit using a natural agility, which is going to give us a +1. And X-Jet is going to play a Never Back Down. So we're defending for 3, 9, 11. And give a More Like Ally a Tough. And we get another Guild Assassin is +2. We take no damage. So we stun Chimera. Gambit's Guild Armor readies. Electrostatic is going to deal 1 damage. Sweet. Our encounter card is a Badoon Grunt. We're going to deal ourselves a Self-Experimentation. Search the encounter deck and discard pile from Mr. Hyde and reveal him. Mr. Hyde is coming. Woo! Doctor Strange is 27 on Amazon right now. Okay. That's still a lot of money for a hero pack. Oh, the Wave 1 box set. I thought that was just... I guess like it makes sense. Captain America is 28. When a brute enemy would take any amount of damage, remove that much threat from this scheme instead. So we got a 5 threat. And Mr. Hyde is back. He's here. Oh, Unflappable also triggers to draw us a card. Yeah, that's fine. Never Back Down, and we get another card, which is a Dark Design. Ooh, I hope I don't lose. She's going to scheme for 2, 3. Takes us up to 6. Okay, we have to deal with a threat. Alrighty. We're gonna have Warpath go ahead and thwart 2. Actually, we're gonna hang off on that. Play Rogue. Get a counter. Hilarious. I can't use molecular acceleration for anything. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're flipping down and using Gambit and Creole Charmer to try and clear some stuff. Rogue, Iceman, and Creole Charmer can clear here and confuse Chimera. Warpath and just my straight ability can do some stuff as well. We're going to go ahead and exhaust to shuffle Hyde back into the very thin encounter deck. And then hopefully we can make it so that it's our encounter card. I've been enjoying Warpath here. He allowed us to kill Mr. Hyde. Okay. Flip down to Remy. Rogue Iceman and a Energy will clear the main and confuse Chimera. Gambit, we're going to target the Assassin's Guild. He got Seek the Weak and a Guild Assassin. This is going to surge an Alter Ego. We're going to let that happen. We're going to remove 2 threats, and then Warpath is going to remove the last 2. It's going to knock Warpath out. So we are going to add 1 to... Should I just have used... I think, actually, you know what? We're going to leave this out with 2. Warpath is instead going to take out the Badoon Grunt. This is reducing threat by 1. This is reducing threat by 2. And then Warpath gets to stay out. And we can use Warpath as the chunk. Currently playing a 4-player Sinister Motives campaign. Oh, that's cool. Doctor Strange, Phoenix, Cyclops. That sounds sick. Having a blast. I love the Sinister Motives campaign. I think it's so good. Alrighty. We'll stand up. We got Never Back Down. We're going to toss that. We're going to toss First Hit. We're going to hang on to Molecular Acceleration, though. And we've got X. Nice. Royal Flush. Nice. Ironheart. Excellent. Powerful Punch. And a Change of Fortune. Got 1 threat here. Chimera is confused. Mr. Hyde will scheme for 1. Actually, it's 3 because I took off the... acceleration token before I was supposed to. Seek the Weak is going to surge into a Hyde, which is going to surge, but we're going to give a tough to this Morlock. Then it's going to Drawing Nearer. Okay, well that's actually not a bad time to get the Drawing Nearer when we're already an Alter Ego. Discard an identity-specific card from our hand to discard this card. Watching that 4-hour 4-player game, Maurice Descry D20. Oh my gosh, yeah. That was a long game. We've had some long games, but those 4-player games, I typically think of a game, just a straight game of Marvel Champions solo. If I'm not streaming, takes 10 to 15 minutes. Okay. If I am streaming, I think of it about an hour. In a 4-player game, I think of a game of Marvel Champions being 4 hours if everyone... Or not 4 hours, I'm sorry, 2 hours. An hour and a half to 2 hours if everyone knows what they're doing. But like adding streaming on top of that, it gets long. It was fun though. It was a great time. All right, we're going to discard the top card and place 1 here from Drawing Near. We're going to discard, I guess, Royal Flush to get rid of Drawing Near. That's sad. Why didn't I stun Mr. Hyde? Hey, Brant. 2 hours of 4 players. There are a handful of villains that take longer, but most are 2 or less. Nice. We could... I guess we Remy here. It's Remy on Assassin's Guild. Got 1 and 1. Gains an overkill attack. This is going to be an encounter card. So we'll just remove 1, I guess. We will flip up to Gambit. We're going to go ahead and grab one of these charge counters. Let's have Warpath go ahead and deal 2 damage to Mr. Hyde. Just going to knock Warpath out. Opening up our ally slots for Professor X to come in. Confuse Chimera. X will go ahead and thwart the main. Iceman will take this out. Has anyone done a 4-player king game? I have not. Not done. I wouldn't be surprised if Brand had, though. There's a channel that does 4-player games a lot. Often well under... I think that is Brandt's channel. Step into the portal. The Shibi. I've had 2-handed games against Ronin. Take me 2 and... Oh, that's fair. There are definitely outliers. Who's my favorite hero for casual playing with what aspect? For casual play. What do you mean? Can you define casual play real quick? 4-player king. It was awesome. Nice. That's awesome. Nice. Rogue will go ahead and take this down to 1. I don't know if Iceman goes in this deck. I don't know if I like Iceman in this deck too much. Which we have a lot of cards that we're able to cut. Just when you have some time to kill. I like Domino. I think she's awesome. Or Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel is a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and X-Jet, overplay Iceman with Ironheart, which will draw us into a energy barrier. But if the minions are stunned, then we don't get to defend against them and we don't get to kill them. So I don't know if it deserves a spot in the deck. This Morlock will go ahead and go 1 damage here. Just knocking the tough off. We'll stand up. We've got an energy barrier. We'll hang on to that. Daredevil. Natural agility. Genius. And a come get me, bub. We'll go 2 here. Chimera is stunned. We'll block X here. Gambit Staff will go ahead and deal 1 damage. Yeah. Well, or do we not? Oh, this is actually... Oh, Hide Formula is going to have him attack me regardless. Okay, well, that works. Yeah, so Professor X will just take the attack. I forgot that she was stunned. Hide Formula. If Mr. Hyde is in play, give him a tough status card. Then he attacks you. So he's going to attack me again. We're going to defend with Gambit. Natural agility will give us +1 charge counter. And we take no damage. We get to ready with a guild armor. Unflappable triggers to draw us into a Nick Fury. And then Electro Stagger armor knocks the tough. Well, Nick is kind of fun. Chimera is confused. She has 10 health. I think we're starting to get ready to just be able to... We have enough charge counters to... We have 1 Royal Flush in the discard pile. A Royal Flush is a great finisher. Energy Barrier, Come Get Me Bub, and a Genius will play Nick Fury. We'll draw 3 cards. Powerful Punch, Energy Barrier, and a Come Get Me Bub. Powerful Punch deals 4 damage. We can take it up to 7, which can take out Mr. Hyde in this upcoming phase. So we're just going to hang on to him. Let's have Rogue go ahead and thwart here. Ironheart will go ahead and take herself out by hitting Chimera for 1, which then opens up our slot for Daredevil. Daredevil is going to throw 1 damage here, mainly because then we can save our staff if we want to, or a charge counter. All right. Nick is going to go ahead and I guess just throw 2 damage at Chimera because he can take the retaliate because he's about to die. Chimera's at 7. So probably next round is a good one that we can throw and use Change of Fortune on Chimera and take her out. Gambit didn't do anything, so he will throw 2 damage at Chimera, take a retaliate. Then we'll stand up. You got Powerful Punch, Charge card. I wish I had Warpath. Creole Charmer, Jocasta, and a charge card. 2. We'll block with Nick. We'll use Gambit's Staff to go ahead and throw 1 damage at Mr. Hyde. Nick is blocking a Chimera with 3, and then +2. That takes Nick out. Mr. Hyde is going to attack. We are going to interrupt. X-Jet and charge card will play Powerful Punch. When an enemy initiates an attack, deal 4 damage to the enemy. And we're going to spend 2 charge counters to take him out before he even attacks. This is considered that we defend, so we'll Unflappable to draw into a Thieves Guild, Change of Fortune to draw into a Royal Flush, and a Never Back Down. The Royal Flush Never Back Down combo here is pretty cool because we can have Chimera, or not Chimera, but the new villain attack us, defend with a Never Back Down, and profit. The Bengals are making me very sad. The Bengals are, yeah. 90, what was it? 91 pass completion rate from a rookie quarterback. That's not a defense you want. Having Professor X and Nick Fury together in a bin X-Men deck still work. Oh yeah. Non-X-Men. Yeah. Professor X is great. Alrighty, Chimera. Oh, we just took out Mr. Hyde. Calvin Zabo. Mr. Hyde is in play. Discard this card. He attacks you. When defeated, we're going to get Mr. Hyde. I don't think I've ever encountered Mr. Hyde this many times with this encounter set. It's kind of insane. Alrighty. Villain has... You know what? I think we're kind of good here. Okay. Chimera has 14 health. No, 5 health. 14 health. Jeez. Let's use Creole Charmer and the Thieves Guild to play a charge card. We're going to charge the card and use that immediately. So that's going to take out Chimera. Bring in our last villain. The Chiefs game was terrible. Bengals had it won. They always screw themselves. Yeah. Second down, we've lost to Confused. We've got Harpoon. When Harpoon attacks you or an ally, take 2 indirect damage or give him 1 additional face down boost card for this attack. Okay. He will immediately attack us. 3 indirect damage. 1, 2. No. 2, 3. We'll go down to 6. We'll be good with that. So he's attacking for 3. We're going to defend. With a Never Back Down. So we're defending for 5. He's attacking for 3. No whammies. Give the villain a tough status card. All right. So he attacked us for 4. We take no damage. Which means that Guild Armor gets to ready us. The Electrostatic Armor is going to ping the tough here. And since we took no damage, he is stunned. And he comes in with 13 health. My current job is sorting 75,000 magic cards at your store. Jeez. Thank you for your videos and live streams, keeping me sane. That's a lot of cards. Was that... that can't have been one person, right? We're going to hang on to Royal Flush because that's going to be our lethal next round. I think we're going to keep Rogue. We're going to keep Daredevil. Calvin is going to be chilling with us as well. So let's just stand up. Or we could have Rogue thwart the main. He's only scheming at 1, though. We're going to go up to 4. Let's just have Daredevil thwart down the main. Knock him out. But I'm not going to lose. Oh, and then we have Gambit. Gambit will go ahead and hit Harpoon for 1, 2. We'll take 2 Retaliate down to 4. All right. Stand up. Gambit with Taunt. Yeah. I do like a Gambit. Ooh, Natural Agility. Does not really matter, actually. Molecular Acceleration. And a first hit. We can first hit our way. I mean, that's probably not a bad idea. We got 2. Stun. No, I think he would come in immediately, though. Calvin's going to initiate an attack. Staff is going to hit Harpoon for 1. We don't need it. We don't need it. We're going to defend his attack. We are good. Gambit Guild Armor readies us. Static Armor does 1. Unflappable draws us into a Strength. And we've got Merard and Aneasy comes in with 5 threats. Then Harpoon has 10 health. AKA not enough health. We'll have Rogue go ahead and hit him for 2. Take him down to 8. We got Molecular Acceleration. First hit. Charge card. We'll use 3 counters. There you go. I thought that deck worked a lot better than I was expecting. I actually really liked this. I think I cut Iceman. I don't think you need Iceman in this deck. Because the stunning is not super important. You could probably cut an Energy Barrier. Go down to without the Energy Barrier. Like Powerful Punch, like Nick. So yeah, I think we cut out an Energy Barrier. Cut out Iceman. Warpath did well. Yeah, and you run at a higher than normal deck size, but I think that's kind of fine. What are these cards? Oh, the Counter Punches I really did like. Honestly, this has probably been my favorite Change of Fortune deck I've run. I just remember Tony Tails' channel is gone. Hope he's okay. Yeah, he is. Well, he was, at least when he stopped the channel. He was kind of just focusing more on family. I know they just had a new child and everything. So last contact I had, which is right after he ended the channel, he was doing well. Feels similar to Iceman that I'd rather have Gambit instead of an ally. Of course, you couldn't do that in this deck. Yeah, Gambit would be sick. I really liked this deck. I thought this was a ton. Hey, the hiccups all of a sudden. Thought this was a ton of fun. Nice. Okay, we're gonna play Nightcrawler. I think we're gonna go Aggression Nightcrawler. Anybody have a villain suggestion? I'm gonna go to the Be Right Back screen. If you have a villain suggestion, throw it up in the chat, and we'll see if I take the suggestion or not. Zola. Okay, I like Zola. Let's do Zola. It's a wild game and deck. I really like this. I have the deck actually built on CDB, which I don't really normally do very frequently. But I'll probably publish this one. I really enjoyed this. I'm gonna cut out Iceman and Energy Barrier. I think that drops us down to 44 cards, which at that point you're fine. With Sauron, I don't want to touch Sauron ever again. Ultron with his Retaliate. We'll go Ultron with our Justice game. Change of Fortune and Powerful Punch with Rocket. Ooh, sick. That's cool. With the new mod from the Nightcrawler pack. Alright. I like the Crazy Gang. It's fun. I think that's fun. Alrighty, cool. I'll see you all very, very soon. Wrong button. with Nightcrawler versus Zola. Excellent. Ooh. Sauron been clapping heroes on your stream. Dude, it is bad. Sauron's a tough mod set. Sauron's so mean. Zola's a ton of fun. I do like wild minions. Been fighting Zola with different guardians. Jack's protection, Starlord leadership, and rocket. That's cool. I like Zola a lot. Zola's pretty tough. We're gonna be running Zola with the Crazy Gang, so that should be fun. Feels very much like a Arkham Asylum at this point. Like Jester and like being Joker and stuff. It's kind of fun. We're gonna be playing aggression. We need damage. That's what Nightcrawler lacks, and so if we can find ways to get damage onto the table, that's how we are going to win this game. Or win any game with Nightcrawler. The other suggestion that I've been seeing in the comments pretty frequently is using Step 4 Cuckoos to try and avoid our Nemesis set, so we're going to try that. So Step 4 Cuckoos, play only if you have the X-Men trait. When a player reveals a treachery, exhaust Step 4 Cuckoos and remove one side counter. Cancel the effects of the card and discard it. That player reveals another encounter card. But because Azazel is so mean, that's going to help cancel some of those encounter cards and hopefully keep the counters on Shadow of the Past down. Remember to thwart. Yeah. Who needs thwarting? Hey, thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing fantastic. Take that. Yes, I do like take that. Let's look at this. We got take that. Hi, only one could help you with port and punch. One by one could help with port and punch. One by one. Surprise move. I don't even remember what surprise move is. I always get surprise move and surprise strike. Surprise move, when you make a basic attack, you have +2 for the attack. If it defeats an enemy ready or here. I like it. Let's try it. Let's go surprise move. Let's grab I kind of want to run or try a hone technique. Azazel is mean, especially with standard 3, because if he comes in as a boost, he attacks you immediately twice. Oof. Skill strike, mean swing. Mean swing works really well. We have unexhaustible, or we have weapons that we don't have to exhaust. So that's cool. I find Nightcrawlers wanting to basic thwart more than attack. Really? Where do you get your damage? I like having the 2 thwarts, but I have found that I don't have enough damage to finish games. We want lock and load. I feel like specialized training is just so good for him. Let's grab Gambit. I do really like Gambit. Angel. We're going to do some alter ego shenanigans when we play him in Justice. I think I do want to grab Ironheart. Psylocke is good. Sunfire. Shark Girl. Glob. Alrighty. Let's get our... I think we are going to run doubles. We're running pretty heavy on cost of cards we've added in, so let's go ahead and grab doubles. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 7. So we have 8 cards left. I feel like melees are so good here. Let's try Hone Technique. Let's try it. Hall of Heroes. 7 cards left. Melee. Take out those minions. Into the Fray is a no-brainer against Zola. I do like Into the Fray. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 4 cards. Into the Fray is a 3 cost. And probably Power Ofs. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 targets for Power Ofs. I'm interested to see if we want to go with let's grab a Professor X. Where did I put Gambit? There he is. Lie in Wait? Utopia. Utopia is really good. Lie in Wait is the prep card that deals 3 damage. I think I would rather, because we're already a little heavy, so I think I'd rather try and either go with higher cost cards, which actually makes a lot of sense because his deck is so thin, so you can really skew cost curve up if you throw higher cost cards or higher cards. Counterattack with Bamf. I think I like trying to keep the cost curves a little bit higher, just so we can get some major damage out of Hone Technique. Battle Fury. Taking damage does remind me we need an endurance. I'm afraid of any cards that are going to deal me damage. I think he feels way squishier than I think he is. I do kind of like Fusillade. Fluid Motion. I have a lot of events. It's true. But I don't have a ton of events in his kit that deal damage. Just 2, or I guess 3. Let's grab. We're gonna grab this and then we're going to evaluate and see if we can cut some stuff down. Out of My Way helps with the guard. I don't even remember Out of My Way. Deal 3 damage to an enemy. Oh, 5 if they have. See, I would rather just run Relentless Assault. Right? Piercing Strike could be good. No, I don't think Out of the Way is costed correctly. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 2, 4, 5. So we're at 2, 4, 6. We're at 46 cards. What are our gray allies? Let's cut out a Colossus. Let's cut out an Angel. 44 cards. I do like Gambit in there. Honestly, we could let's cut out the surprise moves. I like the surprise moves, but we have a lot of damage dealing attacks. So I think we'll be okay. I tried to convince Nelson to get cards I never use. Yeah, Out of My Way just gets outshined immediately by Relentless Assault. Right? I don't think I'm ever spending 3 effective resources to deal 3 damage to the villain. That feels a little tough. And so I think I would not do that. And so if I am using it, I am using it on a guard or patrol minion, so that's already a big ask. Potentially in like master mold, but still, I'd rather just use Relentless Assault and get the overkill. Oh yeah, no, you're totally fine. It's just like it's just like a weird card because at 1 it's too cheap, at 2 it's way too expensive. It's just weird. It's just a weird card. Take that as the new winning hand episode. Nice. Cool. Alrighty. Island of Dr. Zola. Search the encounter deck for Hydra Prison and reveal it. Each player searches the encounter deck for a copy of Ultimate Bioservant and puts it into play. Shuffle the encounter deck. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, place 1 test counter here. Then if there are 3 or more counters here, discard cards until a minion is discarded. Put that minion into play and remove 3 test counters. Hydra Prison, when revealed, each player searches the deck, discard pile, and hand for a hero-specific ally and places it face down beneath this scheme. Place X threat on this scheme where X is the total cost of all allies beneath it. Each player shuffles their deck. When defeated, remove this scheme from the game and return each ally underneath it to its owner's hand. Andir is on it too. It was from the con. Oh, nice. That's awesome. I think that's a really good podcast. All right, we got 6 cards. Give me that home technique. Hall of Heroes, Fusillade, Bamf, Glob, Power of Aggression, and a Lock and Load. Honestly, pretty decent. Okay, so Power of Aggression plays Hall of Heroes. Anything plays Lock and Load. I think we hang on to Bamf. We're going to search for another Bamf. We're going to put a Bamf on Zola and just let the Bamf ride, I think. But we can take out Lock and Load on turn 1, which is pretty awesome. So I think let's do that. Let's go ahead and mulligan these 2 into a Utopia and a Specialized Training. Let's go find a Bamf. Excellent. Flip up to Nightcrawler. I'm going to go Power of Aggression to play Hall of Heroes. Bamf will play Lock and Load. We'll thwart down Lock and Load immediately to go get our cutlasses. Cutlery. So +1 attack, +1 defense, and retaliate 1. Sick. New main? Main scheme? I'm sorry, I'm not following. We're going to play Utopia instead of throwing Bamf onto the villain. Probably not. I don't think Nightcrawler is... I don't think he's in the top 10. I don't think so. Could throw Bamf onto Zola. Oh, we need test subjects. So many threats. Gonna get a minion. Hall of Heroes is really worth it. I never tried it. I'm reluctant to play it because I found its payoff is not really good. I think Hall of Heroes is amazing, especially in encounters where you have a ton of minions. Hall of Heroes, I think I drafted Hall of Heroes in my top 5 Aggression card drafts with Villain Theory. And yes, it is kind of tough. It is kind of tough to charge it up. But once you charge it up, the thing is that the every additional card is worth more than the card that came before it. So a 6th card is worth more than a 5th card because of options and the ability to pay for higher cost cards, which means that a 7th card is better than a 6th card and significantly better than a 5th card. And so if you use Hall of Heroes to go from 6 to 9 cards, it's potentially a game-winning turn. Or if you can charge it up to 6, if you can cheese it a little bit and you can go up to 6, you're +1 entire hand on a trip down to Alter Ego. So minus like your basic activations, your ally activations, you're getting an additional turn, which is amazing. I don't see Nightcrawler good for solo. I see him great as multiplayer. I am seeing him in like the I'm wondering if I don't get the cutlasses out actually. I'm seeing him as a right now probably B tier, lower B tier hero, which is impressive because I thought he was gonna be S tier. Justice, I can see him being good, but it's that's just most hero and solo to be fair. Justice is really good, yeah. I don't want another minion. I feel like Utopia is really good. Getting Bamf onto the table is probably better though. We're gonna get Utopia. We're gonna build. We're gonna regret it, and we're gonna die. It's gonna be fine. All right, let's stand up. We've got a Port Away. Step 4 Cuckoos. Power of Aggression. Melee. And a Scout Ahead. Okay, well there goes our thwarting issue. We're going to put 1 threat and then 1 counter here on the main. Zola is going to attack. I'm going to defend. He's attacking for 2. Place 1 test counter on the main. Bummer. And then we take no damage. Retaliate 1. He's down to 13. I'm at 9. Ultimate Bioservant is going to hit us for 1. We'll knock the tough. Okay. 2 encounter cards. First one being Zola's Mutate. Discard cards until you get a tech attachment. Perfect. +2 hit points, retaliate 1. I don't think Nightcrawler is going to do super well here. We've got Mind Ray. Zola attacks you. You are stunned. We're going to get hit with 2. Place a counter. 1, 2. Retaliate 1. And we are stunned. Oh, ow. Well, that's not great. I think we need way more allies. I think I put a decent amount of allies. I just think Nightcrawler needs allies. Okay, we're going to scout ahead to clear Hydra Prison, get Day Tripper into our hand. Power of Aggression and Melee will play Day Tripper. No, first we're going to discard a Port Away to get a Bamf. I'm going to put a Bamf onto the Bioservant. Then we're going to play Day Tripper, go grab a Bamf from our discard pile. put it on Zola, and then each one of these are going to take a damage. Day Tripper is going to do 2 damage here. Take this up to 3. Okay, and we'll stand up. Okay. Ooh, we're at 6 health. Surprise move is a waste of a Bamf. I prefer toe-to-toe. Surprise move. When you attack, I think you don't have to discard the Bamf. So I think that they can occupy the same space. I don't have surprise move in there. I also don't have mean swing. I do have Fusillade, but I don't have mean swing. Okay, we got 5 cards. There's the tail. There's Shark Girl. Port and Punch is nice. Psylocke is really good because we can get that confused. We're gonna get and a Hone Technique. We don't have the mentals to pay for it though. Shoot. Okay, we're gonna add 1 here. We're gonna discard cards until we get a minion, and I think we're gonna lose this game really quickly. Berserker Mutate is gonna Quick Strike. Take 2. Oh, you're good. You're good. Okay. Zola is going to attack. We're going to block with Day Tripper. Going to be 2, 4. Ultimate Bioservant. We will discard Bamf to defend. Going to knock out Ultimate Bioservant with our Retaliate. It's going to be 1 counter here. We will, I guess, we have to defend here. And then we'll take 2 damage. And 1 damage here. 2 encounter cards. First one is Evil Alliance. And that's game. Ow. Ow. Because we're going to come in and get hit by with 3 from... Okay, maybe not Zola. Well, I mean, Zola's just mean, right? Zola's just horrible. I think... Okay, let's... And then we had a Mind Ray. We were uber dead. Okay. I want Nightcrawler to be better than he is. I'm starting to think that... Alrighty. So I don't know if we can go... Zola's a knight. Zola's mean. Zola's so bad. Let's look at our allies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 allies. I see Zola as more multiplayer. Hey, thanks for the follow. Now try him solo with Iron Man in protection. I lost several years of my life. Claw. I don't know where I would like to play Claw, but I don't know where I put my main scheme of Claw. I was gonna play Claw at the first, but I actually don't know where I put Claw. It's main scheme. We could have fun. Let's go. We could go Ultron. We said we were gonna do Justice Ultron, but we could just do Aggression Ultron. Let's do Ultron. You're overwhelmed very quickly. In multiplayer, at least you get to deal with minions. Yeah. And you can leave people down. Like Mind Ray is mean. Mind Ray is so tough. Needs Dust. I could see Dust work. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. We're good. Alrighty, I'm gonna go be right back, and then we're gonna find Ultron. Oof. Zola's not nice. Zola is what I would consider mean. Want all the piercing you can get. Yeah. Ultron traumatized me. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab Ultron. Let's try Ultron. Tell me I have all of Ultron's main stage. Okay, there it is. Okay. Bye, Zola. That was fun. I think we go with the same. Do we need more minion? Or not minions, allies? I almost think that you just need more allies because I don't know. Ultron comes with 22 health. I forgot how beefy Ultron is. Alright. Under attack. Just go vanilla Ultron. I'm down. Okay. Where's the Ultron drones environment? It's upgraded drones. There we go. What's the Nightcrawler record so far? Not great. Not good. I stopped counting. Probably all in. I'm probably up to about 20 games. I would say that I'm, if I had to guess, 8 and 12. Maybe 7 and 13 with Nightcrawler. I've definitely lost more than I've won. Counterattack, I always use it with heavy hitters. The problem is you can't take that much damage, right? Like counterattack with Nightcrawler, you really can't take any damage. And so you're wanting to prevent all the damage, which is counterintuitive to what counterattack wants to do. After you take damage from an enemy attack. So if you take 7 damage, you're probably losing. Or if you take, let's say, as an upgrade, you probably want 4 damage. If you take 4 damage from an attack, you're in a lot of trouble with Nightcrawler, because that's almost half his health already. Toe-to-toe, I don't think so. Because like, I think I am scared about how much he is already attacking. Like, I think Nightcrawler gives off this vibe of like, I can defend everything. I don't think that's the case. I think Nightcrawler, most of the times I've lost with Nightcrawler is because my health has been reduced to 0 because I cannot defend enough. And so if I add more ways for the villain to attack me, especially Ultron, who's then going to be putting more things in. Precision Strike. I like Precision Strike here. I think Precision Strike potentially over the... Into the Phrase works. But yeah, I think you just... I just keep dying. And so I'm trying to avoid letting Ultron attack me more. Precision Strike, where you at? Aha. Melee is not necessary. I think I switched that to a 1x1. But I do like melee because it's mental. I think that's the main reason I like it, is it's a mental. Is 1x1 mental? I thought it was lightning for some reason. Yeah, it's lightning. Instant moment of triumph with Into the Fray. That is a really good, that's a really good way to heal right there. I do want to run Hone Technique. I just don't know if Hone Technique works super well with Ultron. I think we're gonna try it just cause. Swap it for test the defense. I don't know if I have that many attack events. I think I want more allies, honestly, if anything. Like Throg. I mean, Dust. Yeah, Dust. Toe-to-toe is necessary against the drones. Toe-to-toe against drones. It's 2 effective resources for 1 damage. Seems kind of... Also, Richter. I don't think I've played Richter a lot. After he attacks, discard the top card of your deck. Deal 1 damage to each minion. Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Boom, boom. I don't know how frequently the allies are going to be around. So I think like Richter coming in doing 1 attack and then blocking is really good. Boom, boom. But like I think what I've realized is that tempo is so important with Kurt. Boom, boom is a great. Retaliate wrecks the drones. That's true. I do have Retaliate, so I don't need. Yeah, it'll be fine. Also, like Valkyrie and Dust are not what you want for Hall of Heroes. I'm actually, or Richter and Dust, I'm sorry. I think I'm going to swap these. Valkyrie? Potentially. Let's grab Beak. I'm just grabbing cheap allies. I do have an X in there. Angel. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 45 cards. Triage for healing is good. Yeah. I do like Triage. Let's grab Triage, and then we're going to have to cut some stuff. If I were Triage, where would I be? Did I pass her in here? Okay. So we're at 46. Let's cut some cards. I think actually let's cut melee. Let's cut the Hone Technique stuff. I think the Hone Technique could work really well. I just don't know if it's a Ultron. That takes us to 43. I'm okay with 43 cards. Shark Girl can leave. I like Shark Girl. Shark Girl is consistent damage output for like 3 on Ultron. Because that's the other thing, right? I think endurance and invulnerability can actually help. I don't know if I love invulnerability, but I do have endurance in here, yeah. I'm putting a Bamf on Ultron are on the villain, and this is how I've been playing a lot of my recent games. I've been putting a Bamf on the Ultron or on the villain and just not ever touching it. It's a resource that you need to have. And I think like its interrupt is really cool, but I don't know if you can afford to use it. I think you have to keep it on the villain, then use allies to defend, and then you can use it. Thought she removed melee. She's better than melee in this game. I did take out melee, yeah. Oh, don't forget lock and load. Advance to stage 1B. Did I shuffle this? I think I did. When revealed, each player puts the top card of their deck into play face down, engaged with them as a drone minion. When Ultron attacks you, put the top card of your deck into play as engaged with you as a drone minion. Until the end of the attack, he gets +1 for each drone minion engaged with you. I don't have hope. What would be the benefit of having hope? That's a very sad statement if taken at face value, but making the game easier. Is she really that good? Boot camp is good. All right, what do we got? 1 extra hero activation per turn is very good. No, I think we're talking about the basic ally, not... I think we're talking about Hope ally, not modular. The one where you get to go grab a superpower card. Precision Strike, Specialized Training, Day Tripper, Angel, Strength, Bamf. Tally Ho. I could see, yeah. An extra stun is good. I could see her. She costs, so it's 5 effective resources. You have to have Bamf on the table at that point. She can grab not Tally Ho, but the other one, and then stun, and then she provides some damage / thwarting. I could see it. Definitely gonna play Day Tripper. We don't need Bamf. We don't need Precision Strike. Don't need Angel. We might as well keep Angel though. Mulligan 2. Sunfire. And an Endurance. I like that. That's pretty nice right there. Sweet. Oh, actually, let's go grab Bamf. Mainly, I would rather them be in my discard pile than my deck. If you have X-Gene, Tail... Oh, I forgot about X-Gene. One thing Nightcrawler seems to be is more a setup hero. Yeah. I think X-Gene probably deserves to be in here, but... We'll flip up to Nightcrawler. Strength will play Day Tripper. I'm going to grab Bamf and deal 1 damage to Ultron. Bamf will play Specialized Training. We could pass on Endurance to play Angel and clear Specialized Training turn 1. That feels very good. I'm going to do it. Go Angel. Then everybody is going to thwart to take out Specialized Training. Grab his defensive specialist. +1 defense. Yeah. And then we have 2 chump blockers. Yeah. Big value. Yeah. We'll stand up. Nightcrawler thwarted. We got 5 cards. We got Lock and Load, Genius, Scout Ahead, the X-Jet, And Kurt's Chapel. Sweet. Sweet. I'm going to throw one threat here. Ultron is going to attack. I'm going to get a... It's +1 attack, so he's attacking for 4. If we defend, we get another card. We could play Kurt's Chapel. Feeling better than Zola's game. Yeah. Do you think there's an argument for running a larger deck to keep Nightcrawler action available for more of the game? Potentially. I'm also not convinced that Nightcrawler's cards are that good. And so diluting those, I think it kind of depends on the deck build more than anything. Attacking for 4. Let's just toss Day Tripper in front of it. 4, 5, 6. Then we will take 2 damage from the drones. Counter card is an Advanced Ultron drone with guard. When he would be defeated, we're going to put another encounter card. Okay. Genius and Scout Ahead will play the X-Jet. The X-Jet will play Lock and Load. We will thwart Lock and Load to get our cutlery into play. Where did I put my forks? Oh, they're here. Shoot. No. We don't have any other weapons, do we? Oh, that's so sad. I probably should have thought of that, but here we are. Yep. That's a bummer. That's a real big bummer right there. That's a real big bummer. 100% should have taken... There they are. Oh, that's a feel bad situation right there. That's a real big feel bad. Kurt's Chapel is going to grab a Bamf and we'll throw it on the drone. Alrighty, let's stand up. Precision Strike, Energy, Gambit, Tally-Ho, and Power of Aggression. 1 here. Ultron is going to attack for 5. We'll block with Angel. After this activation, we'll get a counter. We will defend against the drone with a Bamf. Defense Specialist will trigger and we'll draw into a Take That. And we'll take 2 damage. You can retcon it. I won't tell anyone. We got Android Efficiency. Each player puts the top card into play face down and engage with them as a drone minion. I want that Retaliate so badly right now. Ah. Alrighty. Let's use a X-Jet to Precision Strike this drone. Hey, there's Triage. We heal 2. Tally-Ho and Energy will play Gambit. Look, the top 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got a 3. Beautiful. Beautiful. So we know it's going to be a 1 boost. And then a Master Plan. Retaliate Snow Guard is so good. Oh, that's... Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay. I'll toss a Take That to go get a Bamf and throw it on the Advanced Ultron drone. Nightcrawler will thwart 2 here. And then Gambit will deal 3 here. But I think now we're in a little bit of trouble. Just from a health standpoint. We have a defense here. We're going to have to use our Bamf to defend there. Let's stand up. We got Power of Aggression. Tally Ho is nice. Hall of Heroes, nice. Glob. Throg, 2, 4, 5. Throw 1 damage here. Ultron's going to attack. We're going to defend using a Bamf. And we're going to X-Jet Tally Ho to get Bamf back into our hand and deal 3. 1, 2, 3. Not an attack. Does not matter for there. Okay, so we're defending for 4. He's attacking for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we take 1, 2, 3. And then we have to defend with Gambit. Dang it. No, we're good. We can take 3 damage. What's the worst that could happen? Advanced Ultron Drone will defend. Oh, we get to Defense Specialist. Do we take that? Thank you. We're going to trigger this. Then we will take 3. Yeah, we'll take 3. One, two, 3. Master Plan. Discard until we get a encounter card. All right. Side scheme. Under attack. When revealed, each player chooses to place 2 threat here or deal 3 damage to their hero. We're going to place 2 threat. Don't you get Bamf back with Tally Ho? Yeah, I grabbed it. That is a crisis. That does not matter because we are going to probably die. Okay, we have... Okay. Glob doesn't really help other than taking out minions. I potentially would rather play Hall of Heroes and Bamf onto Ultron. Okay, let's do that. Let's go Bamf onto Ultron, Hall of Heroes. Power of Aggression will play Throg. Comes in with the tough. Would I rather heal or would I rather take out one of these minions? I think I would rather heal, especially with under attack. So Gambit will take out this guy. Stuff for Cuckoos. Throg will take out this guy. Knocks the tough. I'm going to flip down. I'm going to heal for 1, 2, 3. Okay. Stand up. Oh, I could have had a Bamf. Oh, you know what? I'm going to... Okay. I'm going to have played... No, I still want Hall of Heroes onto the table. Yeah. Your lock and load situation was really bad luck. Oh my gosh, yeah, that was tough. That was bad. That was real bad. I'm gonna grab Bamf. We're gonna throw it on the Ultron drone. We're gonna throw it on this drone actually. Got 2, 4, 6. We got Professor X, Fusillade, Scout Ahead, Power of Aggression, Beak, and Port Punch. I'm going to go 1 here. Ultron's going to scheme for 2. Choose to either spend a lightning resource or put the top card of your deck face down engaged with you as a drone minion. I'm going to Port Punch. That's going to pop here. Each player puts the top card of their deck face down and engage with them as a drone minion. After placing threat here during the villain phase, we can either place 2 threat or put the top card of our deck face down. And then that threat's out at 10. We're going to add 3. The counter card is a Concussion Blasters. Villain gains retaliate 1. And we can exhaust our hero, spend 2 lightning resources to discard that card. Okay. It is our turn. Do we heal? I don't have a weapon actually, so I can't Fusillade. I think you'll make it back. Appreciate it. X confuses Ultron, which is good. X and Nightcrawler can take down under attack. We can hang on to... Oh, we can just get a Bamf if we wanted to. That's probably worth it, actually. Or we play Scout Ahead because we can clear the main. Can also recover and ready. That's true. That is true. I could ready. I think I want to play Professor X, confuse Ultron, recover with Kurt. We have Professor X blocking the huge attack. And we have Scout Ahead to clear the main. I think we're going to use Gambit to clear under attack. Gambit and X to clear under attack. Okay. So let's heal for 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to flip up to Nightcrawler. X-Jet, Beak, Power of Aggression will play Professor X. If we ready, what does that give us? The counter on all heroes? I think I'd rather do the Confuse. Because the Confuse is going to be minimum 3 threat, and I can only take 2. And I'd rather prevent threat than remove threat. 2 thwart or 1 less drone, yeah. X will go ahead and thwart here. Gambit will knock himself out. And take down under attack. Fusillade will play Scout Ahead to clear here. Then Throg will knock here. There's my Utopia. Okay. Stand up. Teleport drop. Fusillade. Shark Girl. Port Away. And a Prehensile Tail. That's not bad. 1 here. I can either... I'm going to... I'm going to do the drone treatment, which is going to give me an encounter card. But I was going to draw that encounter card regardless with the defensive specialist when I defend here. So. X is going to take the Ultron attack. I'm going to take 1. I'll probably just soak the other 2. Energy Barrier also cuts this scenario up. Okay. Ultron is going to attack. We're going to block with Professor X. So he's attacking for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Block with X. Choose either spend a mental resource or put the top card of your deck into play as a drone minion. Okay, we'll toss Fusillade. X did not survive that, surprisingly. I will Bamf defend here to draw into a Scout Ahead. Then we take 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. We got Under Fire. Surge. Reveal the top card of the encounter deck. Evil Alliance. Good. Azazel. Oh no, I misplaced him. Alrighty, Azazel comes in and hits me for 3. Upblock with Throg. We have Brimstone Dimension. When found, Azazel gets sent back to us. Repair Sequence. Ultron heals 2 damage for each drone minion engaged with you, so he's going to go back up to full. Nope. Then we've got Exhaustion. Surge. Exhaust your identity. Ugh, jeez. Nowhere is safe. Guess we'll get rid of Hall of Heroes. Well, that was brutal. I think that's probably game. I don't think I have an answer. Do I? Prehensile Tail. I could flip down. I think flipping down is my only option, really. I don't know. I feel like every time I play Nightcrawler, I just get dunked on. That being said, I think that there is some level of Nightcrawler likes long games, and RNG eventually will catch up to you in a long game. I don't know, man. X-Jet will play Prehensile Tail. He lacks consistent damage. Feel like you want a 1x1 or something? Yeah. Or Retaliate. Retaliate would be good. Okay, so if we flip down, we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we would go up to 9, so we wouldn't lose the game immediately. So that's good. Let's go Prehensile Tail to scout ahead to remove 3 threat from here. Take that down to 2. Teleport, drop, and port away. We'll play Shark Girl. Shark Girl will take out here, which is a scout ahead. And we'll flip down. We'll go find... No, we won't find the Banff. Hoping to get 7 cards next turn. So let's stand up. Strength. Energy. Port and punch. Take that. Tally ho. Power of aggression. Okay. 1. Confuse. 2, 4, 5. Oh, and then we're also adding 6. Two encounter cards. First one, Rage of Ultron. Ultron schemes. And that's where we'll scoop. Wow. I'm not going to lie to you all. It's getting pretty frustrating how little we're winning with Nightcrawler. At the end of the day, you'll play Captain America against Rhino to blow off some steam. I mean, like, these were 2 really hard villains. There's that. But, I mean, it's tough. It's just tough. I think if we had the swords, we would have been much better off. But I mean, like, Nightcrawler is easily my lowest win percentage of any hero over the first 20 plays. Easily. kind of crazy. Because I thought he had the potential to be like one of the best heroes in the game. I don't think he is. I think he's probably low B. He's not F. He's not F. Nightcrawler ally swarm. We did an ally swarm. It worked really, really well. Yeah, Ultron's still full health. Let's try a Justice build. That was brutal. That was absolutely brutal. Who do we want to fight against? We've got. I'm gonna do Justice. Crossbones. We did Crossbones. It doesn't pay any defense events. It just slugs with allies. Yeah, and I think that's the way you have to go in solo. Collector 2. Collector 2 could be kind of fun. I'd be down to run Collector 2. I just played him yesterday, I think 2 days ago, whenever I played Gurismo's game. Ebony Maw. I feel like Ebony Maw would be a really bad matchup for Kurt. Because Ebony Maw likes the long game. Kurt hates the long game, but Kurt forces the long game. 2 fireballs, you're dead. I really don't play Rhino with Sinister Six. Sinister Six is fun. I don't really play Rhino solo. I don't love Rhino solo. Red Skull. Red Skull could be kind of interesting. I think we go. Let's try. We're gonna go with. Let's go Sinister Six. Let's go Sinister Six. No, I don't. I want to play a game where I win. Let's play Sinister Six. We'll try that. I'm gonna grab that. I'll be right back, and we'll build a Justice deck. Alrighty, we're back. I totally did not grab the villain. I'm gonna go find the villain. Alright, Sinister 6. Nelson will do Confuse Lock with Float Like a Butterfly. It's a very good strategy. Very, very good strategy. Probably not against Sinister 6. I did a one way or another build with I've not tried Float yet. God, I forgot about Partnership of Pain. I've not done Float yet. I think Float could work really well, mainly because it shores up our weaknesses of damages. I did talk about using Target Acquired, and then I never did that. So let's grab Target Acquired, which potentially needs to just be part of the kit that you run. To stop the boost, because if Azazel comes out as a boost card, he attacks twice and you get an additional encounter card. It's not. Float was good in Spider-Woman Justice and Psylocke. Oh yeah, really good in Psylocke. I like Float in a lot of decks. Let's go X-Jet. Encounter cards. Utopia, Endurance, Beak, Triage, Step Forward, Angel, X. I had 2 Endurances in that deck. I still lost. That's funny. Gambit. So the last loss was invalidated because I was running an illegal deck. Okay. Probably want X Gene. We had talked about using like the shenanigans. Let's try Hope. Now we're effectively just running a basic package here. I don't like Def Focus and Nightcrawler. Maybe I need to, but Def Focus pays for 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. 5 cards with Prehensile Tail. So Def Focus only has 5 targets. I don't love it in Nightcrawler. To be fair, I've never tried it. But with 5 cards, really 4, because once you play this, you're fine. I don't know. Def Focus doesn't really work for Jubilee either, yeah. Got Hope Summers. At this point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're in power in all of his territory. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So we have 9 cards left. Hey, how's it going? Turn the Tide in Overwatch. I think those work really well here. Got Blindfold. Turn the Tide upside the head. I do like it. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah, you need a lot of damage in Nightcrawler. Let's try Waylay. I tried Turn the Tide. Well, Waylay's not. Let's do Turn the Tide. After you thwart and remove the last threat from a scheme. It's tough in this scenario. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Power in all of us. I don't think. Yeah, I don't know if Turn the Tide is great in this scenario. Death Focus and Quicksilver Group, Vision, Spider-Woman, and Nova. Shadowcat, Bishop, Iceman loves it, yeah. The Bishop ally be good for Nightcrawler. With how many times I get attacked? Probably. Three steps ahead feels pretty decent. Maybe not. I feel like Overwatch. Colossus. Colossus could work. Hey Badgers, how's it going? Bishop is amazing in Nightcrawler. Justice is so is Hope in Deadpool. I kind of want to stay away from Deadpool just because we have all X-Men characters right now, and so that keeps Utopia alive. But if we're going to be using Utopia or all of our allies to chump block, I don't think it really matters. I'm hoping to maybe get more than one ally out at a time, though. Maybe just like for Justice. Spider-Man. No, I don't want to. I want to go too heavy and yellow cost. These are the only yellow cards we're running. That's insane. We did talk about wanting to do all the alter ego stuff, but we're trying not to do confuse, so probably not. Blindfold's in there. Oh, good call. Yeah, Blindfold is in there. Justice Gumbo Diplomacy build. I feel like that's just a better multiplayer. I don't know. Venom is the best ally here. Chance Encounter, someone mentioned it earlier, let you get an ally back. That's true. But how many side schemes are in this deck? There's only one side scheme in the deck. Oh, you're not allowed to do anything other than guerrilla tactics. That's kind of interesting. I don't think I realized that you're not allowed to play modular sets in here. So that does add 3 side schemes. Weapon X also helps Nightcrawler. I don't... That's true. I'm just afraid to flip down. I'm also afraid to stay up. I think we're just going to ship it and see what happens. You got to get that swagger back. Nightcrawler has no swagger. Where's the confidence? The confidence left 7 losses ago. Let's go. Okay, this is just ally swarm basically. That's pretty much all this is. Alrighty. Choose X villains at random where X is 1 more than the number of the number of players. Put those villains into play. Place the active counter on the villain with the lowest activation order value and set the other villains aside. Put light at the end, trap side face up. Trap comes in with 20. Starts with 2. And a villain would activate if no villain is in play, resolve ambush. So we got 6. Roll 2 dice. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Scorpion. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hobgoblin. Hobgoblin starts. We're just going to do health here. Alrighty. After Hobgoblin attacks and damages you, take 2 indirect damage. Move the active counter to the next villain. Cool. What I've learned from playing this scenario, Partnership of Pain is brutal. Make sure you don't have that many villains out. Partnership in Pain will immediately end the run. This is 6 cards. Energy, Bamf, Utopia, that's nice. Prehensile Tail, Bamf, and an Overwatch. I'm going to toss one of the Bamfs. And we'll mulligan into a target acquired. Let's go find a Bamf. Boom. We can Bamf both enemies, which is good. Okay. Sweet. Alrighty. Let's preemptively recover. No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna flip with the Nightcrawler. Energy will play a Utopia. Overwatch will play Prehensile Tail. Bamf will play target acquired, and then we're going to Bamf onto Hobgoblin. We will go ahead and thwart 2 off the main. Stand up. 4 Justice. Port and Punch. Nice. There's the cutlery. The target acquired is targeting anything that adds pursuit counters. I don't know. I think there's been one game that I've won where Azazel came out on boost. If Azazel comes out on boost, it's pretty much, I think it's like I think there's 6 games I've lost because of that, because it's 2 attacks of 3, then also an extra encounter card. So if he gets on boost, it's +3 encounter cards that round. It's Azazel, the side scheme, then he attacks twice. And so the target acquired is there to cancel that. Also, I guess Partnership of Pain, which I think is adding. No, that's tower defense. But I think I've just kind of decided that I'm not really running Nightcrawler without a target acquired. Okay. Got 1. Hobgoblin is going to attack. We're going to basic defend for 3. Attacking for 1 +3. Of course, we take a damage. Ow. We take 2 indirect damage. 1, 2. Then we move this to Scorpion. At least standard versus. Oh, yeah. Okay. Encounter card. Drawing near. Alrighty. That changes. I guess Scorpion's now here. He's scheming for 0, so I'm okay with that. I feel like playing standard 3 should always run target acquired. That's fair. That's fair. I could see that. Okay, so it does not look like we were going to port and punch still. Instead, let's toss a 4 Justice for a Bamf and throw that onto Scorpion. We are going to... Oh, wait. First, we have to discard Teleport Drop to place a counter here. Port Away and Scout Ahead are going to play my Cutlery. I will flip down, discard Port and Punch to get rid of Drawing Near. Port Away is... Yeah, it is. It really is. Stand up. Triage. Nice. Sync. Tally ho. Target acquired. And a Genius. Beautiful. You got 1. Scorpion is going to scheme for 0. There he goes, a Partnership of Pain. So 2. Encounter card is Dark Designs. We're going to scheme for 2 again. +3. That takes us up to 7. Alrighty. Well, that got to be a problem real quick. Ow. Alrighty. I'm gonna flip up to Nightcrawler. We're gonna thwart for 2 here. Take this down to 5. Genius. We'll play Triage. We'll heal 1, 2. Utopia will ready. We'll thwart 2 here. Take that down to 3. Triage will take it down to 2. And I think here... we'll toss these and hang on to Tally Ho. Stand up. I think we will basic defend against Scorpion here to get the Bamf back into our hand, triggering Tally Ho. But then Partnership of Pain, I'd rather block with Triage. There. We got Angel. Nice. Blindfold, Scout Ahead. And a Gambit. Nice. Gonna add 1, take us up to 3. Scorpion is going to attack. We will Bamf to defend. Actually, I don't know if Prehensile Tail will Tally Ho. Deal 3 damage here. Take him down to 7. And Bamf comes back to our hand. We're defending for 4. 3. In expert mode, it's +4. So we take 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. We're stunning a character, which is going to be Triage. And then Hobgoblin is going to become the new villain. We have Retaliate 1. Oof. Okay. Encounter card is Crisis of Faith. We can flip to Alter Ego. We can exhaust or remove this from the game or discard each attack and defense event from our hand. I'm going to flip exhaust to get rid of it. It's easy to get those Yeah, this side is open. So, like, you can just pick them up. Yeah, each one of them has, like, an open side. Okay. We are going to flip up to Nightcrawler. Banff goes on to Scorpion. We play Blindfold or Gambit here? Probably Blindfold. Gambit's more fun. Let's grab Gambit. 1, 2, 3. What do you think of Altered, TCG? I enjoy Altered. I think Altered and Swoo occupy the same space, and I don't really necessarily have time to play both of them, so I play Swoo more than I play Altered. I enjoy playing Altered as a casual, and I play Swoo more as like a hobby. Oh, we got High Fashion. That's a 3 boost. Evil Alliance and a From Every Direction. Let's just grab the 3. We have Evil Alliance as a boost card. And From Every Direction, which is going to gain Surge, place 1 threat on the main scheme for each enemy in play. Gross. We're going to block Triage's attack. Utopia is going to ready here. Gambit's going to thwart the main. Nightcrawler is going to attack for 2 here. Take this down to 4. Okay. We'll stand up. Tally ho. Kurt's Chapel. Beautiful. Overwatch. Hope Summers. Stuff for Cuckoos. Alrighty then. Got 1 threat here. Hobgoblin's going to attack. We'll block with Triage. It's going to be an Evil Alliance, which we will target acquired. Gambit could have actually defended that and survived. I would rather have the 3, but it's kind of funny. From Every Direction, we're going to add 2 threat here, and this is going to surge. Life-size decoy. Toughness, we cannot thwart side schemes. Alrighty. Retaliate. Nope, we don't get the Retaliate one. Okay. I don't think I realized that Hope doesn't search discard pile, it's just deck. Let's toss the hand. Because we have just seen Evil Alliance go by for Hope Summers. Search our deck for a superpower card. Important Punch would be nice. I shouldn't have done that. That was dumb. Okay, we got Important Punch. I'm gonna have thwarted first. For some reason, I thought I should have checked the discard pile, but this is useless now. That was bad. That was real bad. Utopia will trigger. We'll ready Nightcrawler. I guess we'll toss this to get Bamf. I don't know why I want Bamf, but I have Bamf now. Non-life-size decoy. Now if I get a Port and Punch, it works really well. We're gonna go... Oh, I can't thwart side schemes. We'll knock the tough, Gambit, and Hope Summers will take this out. I'm just gonna have hung on to Bamf, I guess, instead of playing it. Alrighty. Stand up. We got Bamf for Justice. X-Gene. Endurance. That'll be nice. And a Day Tripper. Sweet. Got 1. Hobgoblin's attacking for 1 plus a boost card. I'll trigger Bamf just because we have Day Tripper. So it's going to be defending for 4 plus 1. We take no damage. Retaliate 1. And counter card is Nowhere is Safe. Place 1 pursuit counter. Then we're going to discard, I guess, Prehensile Tail. Why would is Scorpion the active villain? I thought Hobgoblin was. No, Hobgoblin. I chumped with Triage, and so Hobgoblin has not damaged me yet. Because this is... Yeah, I have not been damaged by Hobgoblin yet. So he just stays the active villain until he does damage me. Now I wish I had my target acquired back. Scorpion is the active villain? When did that happen? Did I just... How did I miss that? Okay, I trust you all. Same thing, though. So I still take no damage. Probably would have done something a little different, but that's fine. So this goes here. This goes here. Now Scorpion is the active villain. Hobgoblin knocked Triage out, but that doesn't switch the active villain. The villain only switches if you are damaged. Are we thinking that he switched after Triage? If that's the case, then he stays there. Yeah, because you can just... Because the forced response only triggers after Scorpion attacks and damages you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I have not been damaged by Hobgoblin, so he's never switched. So this is down to 3. All right. Encounter card. Heightened morale attached to the villain with the highest activation order. If you cannot resolve ambush, then attach this card to the new active villain. X is equal to the number of villains in play. Yeah. So yeah, the triggering condition is damaging you, which is your identity. And so if your identity never gets damaged either through stun or chump blocking, you never switch the active villain. Alrighty. What are we doing? We're going to use a Bamf and a 4 Justice to play Day Tripper. That's what we're doing. We're going to throw Bamf here onto Hobgoblin. Deal 1 damage to each one of these guys. Then we're going to X-Gene for a Endurance to give us 3 health. 1, 2, 3. No, she's not an X-Men. Yeah. Sad. Gambit's going to go ahead and knock out Scorpion. Which is going to remove 4 threat here. And knock out Gambit. We're going to throw 4 damage here. Take this down to 3. Go ahead and thwart 2 here. Stand up. I do wish he was an X-Men. That'd be awesome. Power in all of us. Strength. Okay, cool. We have something that at least... Okay. Not bad. Not... That it could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse there. All right, we got 1. Hobgoblin's going to attack. We're going to block with Day Tripper. Be 1, 2... Place 1 threat on each scheme. In expert mode, place 1 additional threat on the main scheme. So this is going to come into 3 here. Day Tripper's gone. Probably... Oh, yeah, that'd be fair. Counter card. Surprise! In expert mode, this card gains Surge and cannot be canceled. Resolve the ambush ability on the main scheme. I think I put the villain over here, didn't I? I do that all the time. Okay. We will reroll the 6. Gonna be Kraven. Comes in. 2 threat on Light at the end. Counter card. Brute Force Barricade. Threat cannot be removed from other schemes. This comes in with 9. Okay. Cool. Nightcrawler is going to... Comes in with 9 health. Let's go ahead and thwart 2 here. I'm not going to be able to play both of these. That's sad. Ugh. Huh. Probably Professor X. Get the thwart, get the block. We can pull a Banff back. Colossus can just take out Kraven, which would remove 4 threat from here. Let's use Power in all of us, Power in all of us to play Professor X. Utopia will ready. We will confuse Hobgoblin. Thwart 3 here. Take this down to 4. Hope Summers and Nightcrawler is going to take out Kraven, which will remove 4 here. This has victory. Yeah. Hobgoblin is 3, but Colossus has 3 attack. Oh, Hobgoblin. Oh, I see. I see. Yes, 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 yes. You're right. You're right. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. So I'm going to have confused here. Taking out Hobgoblin. Everything kind of stays the same. Thank you. Toss Colossus for a Banff to throw on Kraven. We're going to stay up because X is a blocker. Beak! X-Jet, encounter card. Day Tripper in Mohu's continuity is a human mage, kind of like Magic, and the girlfriend in Nightcrawler in the past. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Nice. Alrighty. Prehensile Tail is back, and Overwatch. Nice. Go up to 4. Kraven's going to attack. We'll block with X. +2. Our encounter cards. Taunting Presence. Attached to the villain with the most remaining hit points. If you cannot resolve ambush, threat cannot be removed from light at the end. That's sad. Okay. And then Robotic Enhancements. In Expert Mode, this card gets Insight 1 and cannot be canceled. To set aside Dr. Octopus and Scorpion into play. There's actually a recent where Nightcrawler became Spider-Man. That's funny. Uncanny Spider-Man. That's nice. That's fun. Alrighty. Threat is once again an issue. We're gonna flip down at this point. That would be a sick promo. Overwatch and Strength will play the X-Jet. X-Jet will play Prehensile Tail. Nightcrawler will thwart 2 here to take this down to 4. No, wait, 3. We're at 5. I'm going to flip down. I'm not going to grab a Bamf. We'll stand up. We're going to hang on to Beak. Hope. Scout ahead. That's nice. Genius. Teleport drop. Port and punch. Alrighty. Alrighty, that's good. We got 1 here. Confuse. Attached to the villain with the most remaining hit points. Light cannot be. Shoot. Okay. So we've got 2 of these. So we have to kill these 2 villains before we can remove threat. Tough. Alrighty. Let's go find a Bamf. And let's start working on that. Alrighty. I feel like Port and Punch is really good here. Port and Punch is going to deal 6. They're at 9. Okay. I haven't done the Sinister Motives campaign. It is, yeah. Sinister Motives has some really, really good villain designs. Do I heal here? I don't think so. Let's flip up. We'll go Bamf onto Scorpion. We are going to attack Scorpion for 2. Take him down to 8. Okay. Genius will play Beak. Remove 1 threat there. Utopia will trigger and ready. X-Jet and Prehensile Tail will play Port and Punch. We're going to do... Uh, 6 and 3. So we're at 9, so this will go down to 3. Nightcrawler and Beak are going to take out Kraven. Then we are going to teleport drop to take out Scorpion. Okay. Doc Ock becomes here. Now we can start removing threat again. We have Beak as a blocker. Clean that up pretty well. Okay. We got Port and Punch again. Power in all of us. 4 Justice. Scout ahead. Hey, who said Nightcrawler can't deal damage? There we go. Yeah, see right 2, 4, 5. We don't have a defender. Shoot. Let's go 1. Doc Ock is gonna attack. We're gonna block with Beak. It's gonna be 2, 3. Bye, Beak. And our encounter card is Partnership of Pain. This is where... Oof. Alrighty, so Doc Ock is attacking us for 2. We'll block for 4. Put this minion into play, engage with you. We'll take Retaliate 1. Glad we drew Partnership of Pain. Now. Don't you remove threat once they are defeated? Normally, yes, but we do... Both of the ones that we defeated had Taunting Presence, which means that says threat cannot be removed from light at the end. And since the when defeated actually takes timing priority over Taunting Presence, and so you would remove the threat, then discard Taunting Presence. And so then so if you have Taunting Presence on one of the villains, when you defeat them, you cannot choose light at the end to remove the threat from. You can choose another side scheme, but you can't choose light at the end. Sadly. Nightcrawler, good and justice. Let's go. Woo. Okay. Hey, the Zion, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a great day. Okay. Players cannot thwart side schemes. Okay, so we're gonna go Overwatch here. We're gonna have 4 Justice for 4. This is not a thwart to trigger Overwatch to remove 4 from here. I'm 100% using the X-Jet instead of Scout of Head. Or instead of, yeah. Yeah. We're going to use Preence. Nope, we can't thwart. Jeez. Okay, we're going to go grab a Bamf. Using a Port and Punch. Bamf goes here. We'll toss Scout ahead. Do we flip down? Where's our Dark Designs? We only have 1. We could lose 1. We could lose the main once. Pretty potentially just lose. I'm going to do it. We're going to flip down, go find a Bamf, throw it on life-size decoy. Okay. 2, 4, 6. Target acquired. Sync. Exchange. Good timing on the flip down. Step 4 Cuckoo's in a blindfold. Beautiful. Alrighty. We've got 1. Doc Ock is going to scheme for 2 plus 0. That's nice. Could Nightcrawler just struggle with minion heavy villains? Potentially. I think potentially. I don't know. I don't know if any more than other 9 HP heroes. That's true. That is typically what happens when a hero lacks damage. Counter card is Dark Designs. I knew it. Alrighty, so... Oh, actually we don't. We get Azazel. Alrighty, Azazel's back. Quick Strike. Quick Strike does not trigger. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Standard, yeah, standard 3 is my favorite. Yep, standard 3 is my favorite. Brimstone Dimension. Let's thwart this thing down. Let's get rid of that. I cannot thwart side schemes. Uh-oh. Alrighty. Is there a Bamf? I don't think so. Yeah, never mind. Okay. Let's use Sync to play X-Gene while we're here. Let's flip up to Nightcrawler. Drew X-Gene, dodged Quick Strike. Let's go. I don't know if Stephor Cuckoos is the right play here now that this is clear. It does clear Partnership of Pain, which is nice. I think it's a blindfold play. We can clear, yeah. Okay, so we're going to thwart 2 here. No, we can't because of the life-size decoy. We're going to knock the tough. I hate life-size decoy. Life-size decoy is one of my least favorite cards in this game. X-Jet, Energy for a blindfold. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to be a boost card. Encounter card. Attach to the villain with the lowest activation order. Resolve ambush. Okay, we're gonna toss Hidden Shadow. Then go Team Leader. Okay. We're ready. Step forward, we'll play target acquired. Blindfold will thwart 2 here. And then we will throw 2 damage here. Stand up. 2, 4, 5. Triage, Day Tripper, Power in All of Us, Colossus, and a target acquired. Got 1 here. We know that this is going to be a +1 boost. We're at 8 health. We'll toss Blindfold in front of the attack. Life-size decoy is going to attack. We will deal 1 damage back to it. Then Azazel is going to attack, and we'll take the 3 damage. Yeah. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Retaliate 1. Not like it matters. And we got Team Leader here on Doc Ock. Okay. We're going to attack and take out Life-size Decoy. Opening up the ability for us to thwart the main. Or Brimstone. We're going to go Power in All of Us to play Triage. We're going to heal 2. And then ready Nightcrawler. Yeah, target acquired Colossus will play Day Tripper. Can't attach Bamf here. So we'll deal 1 damage there. Then we're going to thwart with everybody to clear Brimstone and deal Azazel to us as a face down encounter card. We're going to hang on to Colossus, use the X-Jet. No, it doesn't matter. Don't you have another? Do I have another encounter card? I do. Shoot. It's Sinister Strike. So Doc Ock is going to attack us for 2. And we'll Bamf that. We'll Bamf that. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, so the extra encounter card was a Sinister Strike, which will add Doc Ock attacked us. We Bamfed to defense. X-Jet instead of Colossus to pay, and then we're going to grab Bamf and throw it back onto Doc Ock. Yes, thank you. How is slaying? I have not I have not slayed yet. We are getting slayed. We're having a really tough time with Nightcrawler. In multiplayer, he is cruised. He is cruised in multiplayer. All right. We've got Tally Ho, nice. Kurt's Chapel, 4 Justice, Angel, and a Gambit. Sweet. Gonna add 1. We are going to X-Gene, Tally Ho, Bamf to deal 3 damage. And then we are defending for 4. 2 plus 1. Take no damage. Retaliate 1. We've got 2 encounter cards. Azazel. Quick striking. We're going to knock Triage out on the quick strike. And then we've got Partnership of Pain. Doc Ock is going to attack us for 2. We will block with Day Tripper. Plus 2. There goes Day Tripper. Bye. Alrighty. Cool. Okay. Go 2 damage here. Got X-Jet, Angel, and 4 Justice to play Gambit. Last 3 cards. And it's in this order. Exhaustion. Sinister Strike would be our encounter card. Attached to the villain with the highest attack. We'll take the 2, I guess. Nightcrawler readies. Ooh, actually, you know what? We're going to take out Doc Ock in the villain phase. Yeah, Gambit seems really good. Plus, you get to see what's coming. Gambit's fantastic. I'll say it. Utopia triggered. I kind of want to not get rid of. We have to get rid of Azazel. We'll take out Azazel. Gambit will thwart 2 here. We'll go Bamf onto Doc Ock. And we have Kurt's Chapel, which we will hang on to. Stand up. I really like Gambits. Or the Gambit ally. Port away. Tally ho. Encounter card. But now we can block hitting that retaliate so that it'll knock Doc Ock out. We'll get a new villain with that Sinister Strike. We'll probably block with a Gambit. We'll see. Power in all of us. And an Overwatch. Got 1 here. Doc Ock is going to attack us. We know for 3, so we will go ahead and trigger Bamf in our discard pile, which is nice. With the 1 boost, we get an acceleration token here. We take no damage. And Doc Ock will take 1 retaliate, which will knock him out. And remove 7 threats from the main, taking us down to 6. Or not the main. Light at the end. Alrighty. Alrighty. I like it. Encounter card. First one, Sinister Strike. We're going to place one here. And then we're going to resolve Ambush, which will add 2 threat, pull in a new villain. Really want to have Bamf out to get... Yeah, you want to make sure that you can get Bamf in the discard pile. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a Hobgoblin. Comes in with 9. And he's going to be attacking for 1 plus a boost card. We'll defend for 4 plus 2. And there goes the Partnership of Pain. The first one. The first one. No damage. Sweet. Next card. Coordinated Effort. Each enemy gets 1 acceleration icon. That comes in with 6. We're going to have to take that out. Alrighty. We are going to toss a Tally-Ho to grab a Bamf. We're going to use Port Away and Bamf to switch to Alter Ego and Ready. We're going to go find a Bamf. Okay. We're going to use Power in... Nope. We're going to use Overwatch to play Kurt's Chapel. We're going to go ahead and recover here for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to exhaust the Chapel to draw into a Genius. Sweet. And we'll flip up to Nightcrawler. Throw a Bamf on Hobgoblin. So we're at 2. We add 3. We have so much insight. Let's just have Gambit thwart this down to 2. Okay. I'm going to toss Power in All of Us. Hang on to Genius. Tally-Ho. Excellent. Professor X. I do like that. 4 Justice. And a Bamf. You could have saved an Overwatch, right? I could have, yeah. Yeah, I could have. I think I was hoping to draw into a gray ally that I could play. Okay, we're going to add 3, take this up to 5. Hobgoblin's going to attack. Let's go ahead and X-Gene Tally-Ho. So we are the defender for 4. It's plus 3. We still don't take any damage. Bamf pops back and we deal 3. And then Retaliate does 1 more, so that takes it down to 4. And counter card is Surprise! This surges. Resolve the ambush ability on the main scheme if no villain was put into play. Okay, so we're going to go up to 10. And ambush. Reroll the 6. We got Scorpion. Plus 3. Oof. Yeah, right? Scorpion comes in with 10. Okay. Second, attached to the villain with most remaining hit points. Light cannot be removed from light at the end. Ugh, I hate that card. Okay. We'll go Bamf onto Scorpion. The X-Jet and 4 Prehensile Tail will play 4 Justice to remove, take this down to 2. Kurt will take out Coordinated Effort. Genius and Bamf will play Professor X. And we will confuse Hobgoblin. We will Ready, and Nightcrawler and Professor X will clear the main. Okay. Gambit's gonna hang out for a surprise attack. We're gonna stand up and draw into a Day Tripper. Love it. Power in all of us. Triage. Beautiful. Colossus. And target acquired. Add 2. Scorpion's going to attack. We'll block with X. So it's going to be 3. 3 steps ahead. Could be good with Nightcrawler with all his tail and X jet. Oh, that's true. Yeah. I like that. I like that. +2. There goes X. Encounter card. Highest activation order Scorpion, I think, is 5, right? Yeah, so Scorpion gets +X. X is the number of villains in play, so Scorpion is now attacking for 5. Okay, we have to take down Scorpion. Okay. We're going to attack for 2, take it down to 8. Power on all of us will play Triage. It's going to heal Gambit for 2. Gambit will swing for 2. Take him down to 6. Triage readies Nightcrawler. We got 6. I think we play Colossus. Yeah. X-Jet target acquired in Day Tripper will play Colossus. Colossus is going to attack here. Triage will attack and Nightcrawler will attack, which will take out Scorpion. And unfortunately, nothing else. I think I readied with Triage. I attacked, I played Triage, and I readied. I may not have gone through each step individually, but I tried to. I'm going to flip down to Alter. Go find a Bamf. We don't have any Bamfs. Okay, stand up. Hope Summers, Angel, Port and Punch, Sync, Overwatch. Go up to 4. Hobgoblin's confused. Encounter card is Azazel's Sword. Gains piercing. To the attacked enemies attached, you discard 1 card at random from your hand. Nightcrawler feels so circumstantial like Black Panther. Yeah, I can see that. Okay, we're going to flip up to Nightcrawler. We will attack for 2. No, actually, we're going to have Colossus and Triage attack. It's going to knock Triage out, but that's going to also knock Hobgoblin out. Which will remove 7. Go down to 3. Your baseline is decently high. You just got to whittle him down. Mm-hmm. I do think he's more grindy. Yeah, his games, Nightcrawler games take a while. That's the other thing that I've realized. I average, and it may be just like a new hero, but I think I'm averaging like an hour 20 each game, which is a 33% kind of increase of what I normally think about. I'm going to thwart 2 here. When this flips, players cannot win. It's a hazard, but I think we just start messing with it. Throwing Overwatch on the main. Let's go X-Jet and Sync. And Port & Punch and Angel to play Hope. We're ready with Utopia, and then we'll find Scout Ahead. Okay. Prehensile Tail will play Scout Ahead to clear light at the end. This comes in with 15. We need that burst thwarting. We got 2, 4, 6. Take it down to 9. Okay, stand up. Poor Sync, always on the bench. Yeah. Two, 4, 5. Beak. Ooh. Beak huge here. Scout Ahead, Port & Punch. Honestly, this is a really, really decent hand for us. We're going to add 2. It's going to take us up to 4. We're going to Ambush. We're going to add 2 threat here. And we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4. It's Electro. After Electro attacks and damage, you discard the top 7 cards of your deck. Comes in with 8 hit points. He's attacking for 1 + a boost card. I'm going to defend. So defending for 4. He's attacking for 1. After this activation, we will target acquired the Evil Alliance. So we take no damage. He goes down to 6, which is perfect. That's exactly what we need. 6 is perfect for a Port & Punch. Deal 2 encounter cards. First one is a Frequent Flyers. In expert mode, this card gains Insight 1, cannot be canceled. Then we're going to get Hobgoblin and Vulture. Potentially not going after the attack now, because the Port & Punch is going to that gets kind of interesting. Do we want to attack? Now it's only 4 threat from the main. I guess we'll see what this next card is. Dark Designs. Place 1 and he's going to scheme. Now I'm really happy that we canceled that. It's going to be 2. Put this minion into play, engaged with you. We cannot thwart side schemes. Boo. We don't lose this though, so that's kind of cool. Okay, well that was really tough. We're definitely gonna play Beak and remove 4 threat here. Not a thwarting action. We'll ready here. Does Gambit come in another pack? Gambit, the ally, comes in Nightcrawler's pack. Okay. We have it. Let's go Scout Ahead to go grab Banff. We're going to attach Banff to Electro. We will port him. He has 7. Shoot, why did I think he only had 6? I think we'll still be okay. So that's going to be 6. Beak will take Electro out, which will remove 4 threat here. Take us down to 3. And then go Hobgoblin. Then we've got 2, 4, 7 to take out Vulture and remove the last threat there. Woo! Okay, we did it. We did it. That was wow. I've done it. It happened. I do like him in Justice. I think Justice is able to kind of maintain the game state. This was hardly a Justice. It's the only Justice card I played Overwatch. Blindfold and 4 Justice. GG, thank you. Yeah, I think Target Acquired is really good. Target Acquired saved us from seeing Azazel on a boost, which saved us from 6 damage or I guess technically 3 damage in an extra card that round. We did see him on a normal flip, which is fine because then it's just 3 damage instead of 6 damage plus a card. So I think Target Acquired goes in the deck. I think you could probably get away with a 1x of Target Acquired because you usually don't need Target Acquired early if you're going after Pursued by the Past shenanigans. And so probably drop it down to 1, but you can be a little bit more liberal using them if you run 2. Turns out allies are good. Allies are really good. And I think Nightcrawler potentially almost needs allies more than other characters just from a damage and like dealing with minion stuff. Feel like he really wants an Avengers Mansion. Interesting. I could see it. Avengers Mansion is good. Yeah. I think he's not the strongest character in the game. He kind of needs to see more cards a turn. That's fair. That's fair. Now I ran Gambit and Strength in Numbers. Be interested to see how he goes in Strength in Numbers. Like, he doesn't have a ton of clear answers in his hero kit, so you kind of got to stitch it together. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, yeah. Port and Punch is good. Port and Punch can be really good. If you line it up, minimum it's 2 for 6, which is nice. But yeah, sweet. Alrighty, that was Nightcrawler. I will be back on Friday morning at 10 a.m. So the same time that I started this stream. I will be back at Friday morning, 10 a.m. to do some Lord of the Rings. We're going to be taking on some elephants inside of a desert. So that's going to be what we got going on. Awesome. I appreciate y'all. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, and we will talk to you soon. Peace.